Can't hear you.
It's
Stream
silent.
can't hear you.
There we go, it's back.
Yep.
We are 10 out of 10 professional.
It can't be that professional. I'm here.
You weren't for 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
We muted you.
I didn't even fucking notice.
We asked you to stop talking about the milk
Anyway,
and you didn't
guys.
shut up, so we muted you.
No, I didn't hear anybody say it. I didn't hear
Wait.
that. I learned about Cebu milk.
Anyway.
Oh no.
I know.
Anyway. Anyway.
Mhm.
We would all be like, Bob, the audio's not working. You just kept talking and talking and talking. We're like, ah, I don't want to interrupt your monologue, but like.
She only wants to listen. That's all she's joining for.
That's up.
I love the preemptive, like, guys, stop.
I'm going to wander over to.
Actually, yeah, that's first. Then you
I know
should
It's roleplay. You do anything you want currently.
No, I was talking to her. She's trying. Her fucking audio is coming out of her phone. Sorry. Yeah, I can see that. Like,
The ones that are fine.
like I can breathe.
Health didn't even get attacked.
I can just breathe. I'll breathe on you and you die.
Amazing.
To the work group chat, I think off myself. There is no way that my colleagues are ever getting access to this Twitch channel.
Give him a raise.
You should.
So wait, we can talk shit about him?
No.
Oh.
No.
Anyway, D&D.
Join after they connected.
Nope.
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 That's Flavia. That's Flavia.
No.
That's Flavia.
As we can all go to a corner and circle jerk, and there's no evidence to the contrary.
Nice rack. Nice rack.
Technical difficulty screen.
Hey, can we just stay on the technical? Can we just stay on that screen for a while, like 5 minutes?
What in the fuck
I
is
just come
that?
Yes, I'll get some tissues.
That's the technical difficulty screen.
uh,
Oh god.
On OBS.
Yeah, and then she started laughing.
Do you try playing it out and then again?
This is the impression you're giving your next manager.
It's Hypercast Solo, except...
Hmm.
Okay, my mic is now registering. Hang on, right. The technical
Please.
difficulties... Okay, on the stream, someone tell me if you can hear me. I think you should be able
Yeah,
to.
we can.
You can.
You're quiet, but we can.
Okay, I'll just turn myself up a little bit then. Turn
I
me
could
up and
use-
turn me on.
I could use Vortex Warp Arnold.
You could. Right, we are back. There we go. Transition. Ah, beautiful. Ah, and now I just have that on my screen.
Lovely.
We are a professional stream here, folks.
We are professional. I thought that's the first scene you're giving your manager.
Yes, the first thing Steve has seen of us streaming. Is
I mean,
my microphone not working and Dusky's character's assets on the screen.
I mean, he knows what to expect. Only the good stuff.
We're bringing high quality boobage.
We bring in the nice rack. Honey, did the guest over here bring out the nice rack?
Returning to where we were in the scene, after the attack on the abandoned church, you guys need to get moving. You have a little bit of a pause. So, just cover my camera while Katie's good. Killeen, you go over to this lady, Celestra. Red hair, still technically on fire, like the ends of her hair burn as she sort of is looking around. She's not particularly wounded. She's harboring sort of some shots from Tulia in her guts. But she is sort of standing awkwardly off to one side, minding her own business.
Can I do a insight on her to see, like,
Yeah. It depends
What
what,
kind
you're
of
looking
vibes?
for, but yeah.
what kind of vibes is she like throwing out?
Yeah,
Like, is she like,
roll an insight.
Wait, what? Weren't you? Oh, I thought you were going to do your detect thoughts. I'm like, wasn't that one for?
yeah, that's
Long
one
rest,
per
yeah.
long rest, so that's why I'm using insight.
I mean, on a 31 insight, you know that she's a single child. Her father...
On the first one insight, this is a social security number.
Yeah, right. She's a mother of two. She, on a 31 insight, I mean, there's only so much you can read from someone, from just like facial features and body language. She looks like the world has fallen out from under her feet. She is a red bride, which basically means she's one of the wives of Carthrax, the dragon. She is traitor now to this government and has basically gone, fuck it, this is what I'm gonna do. And she has no power, she is surrounded by people who could kill her, and all she can do is hope they trust her. That's kind of the vibe you get from her.
I look at her and I just say, thank you for assisting us and thank you for trying to, find a peaceful solution.
She sort of just half nods, kind of nervous and, sort of, just sort of scared. In the fight, she was quite powerful, commanding. But right now, especially looking at Tulia, there's this unease about her.
Knees weak, arms ahead of you.
I offer her my hand and introduce myself. Hello, my name is Detective Hakim Saif. Pleasure to meet you.
Celestra. Right. I don't know if this is a pleasure yet. Bit weirdly formal, considered we're surrounded by bodies. Are we going to the Storm Dragon?
In a moment, I believe everyone is trying to get their things together.
I understand. I'll stay out the way. And she sort of hops across to one of the destroyed pews and sits down.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah. Okay, what's everyone else done? Tulia's still a man. No, as this conversation is happening, Tulia reverts to her female form after last week.
Yay. Woman
Damn it.
Julia again.
She's back.
God damn it, I was just getting caught.
It does take Josh a week.
My gosh. Okay.
A week, you're being generous. 3 months.
What's everyone doing then? You can just get going if you want, but I want to give everyone a chance to sort of sort themselves out and obviously...
Readjusting to what happened for a moment because...
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no healing spells, just so you know. Henry is looking uncomfortable as well, like he's going to magically disappear at some point this episode.
It's almost like we predicted that because you're a little bitch that can't deal with character.
I have 8 players.
Okay, make it 9.
The recommendation is 4.
The more the merrier.
That is not the case at D&D.
Well, considering the fact that the more players you have, the stronger you can make your villains.
True, but
I think Jack's happy about it.
The longer the combat, that's true, yeah. Anyway.
I forget that I technically have a £200 cart in my back pocket.
Damn,
Would
girl.
you still have? Would you still have that?
It's still in my inventory. I still have the cart in my inventory.
To keep things moving then, if no one has anything to do, I'll have Arnold sort of move forwards. Arnold is slowly reverting back into, like, his kid shape, but even as, like, the 12-year-old boy, not his werewolf mode, he's still got, like, furry ears, like, around the edges, and some of his teeth are, like, more canines than he should. Again, not an insight required, because I know half of you have, like, a passive observation of 30 and a passive insight of per 30. You get the feeling Arnold has been in his werewolf form for so long that he can't quite fully revert back to his human form.
Well, they had it for most of the time because, the hunters, they spent most of the time in it, right?
Did. Yeah, and since then, obviously, it's been a year fighting alongside the regime.
And he's been still going back and forth fighting, so yeah.
Yeah, he's basically been in wolf mode the entire time. Anyway.
That just sounds
yeah.
fun.
He'll sort of step forwards. Well, if everything... Not his voice. Well...
I didn't know he was queer.
Well, if everything's ready...
Well, if everything's ready, then,
Oh, I didn't realise you were voicing this character, Josh.
Oh, can I?
If everything's ready, we'll start the march. It's, a bit of a way to the lair, and I don't quite know what we'll expect when we get there, to be honest with you. But, there's no quick way... Well, no quick way about it, really. It's a long march. Yes, we're in the gallant summer, so that just means it's freezing cold, not fucking freezing cold.
The language of
He lights up a cigar. You watch. This 12-year-old is hardened. Lights up a cigarette, flicks it out, brings out a whiskey.
All I'm gonna say is future. Hey, future him doesn't want to be fighting unlimited versions of him out of his corner.
Yes.
No, I still think that would be wonderful. Well, he's not even 12 yet, so right now it's not spawning anything.
Irregardless, is there anything anyone would like to do left at the church? Any healing? Because you guys are wounded.
No, I'm not.
I have one last greater healing potion that I'm going to...
Can I investigate the bodies for potion?
Yeah,
Drink.
make investigation check for me.
Can I also do this as well, Bob?
Yeah, sure. Investigations on both of you.
It's a pretty good roll in my therapy.
What we got?
26.
Yeah, remember to read your rolls, by the way, because the stream can't see them.
I have 24. which is
24 and a
quite good.
26. Yeah, I'll say that you're able to find one chap down here, who I'll mark as dead. Down here. Streamer Steve lacks permission. And there's another chap up here who is also
There,
dead.
that should fucking fix it.
Oh, and invisible now. There you go.
There we go.
So
Wait,
there's
what's why?
two
Wait, what's
individuals.
so wait, what's happening? My audio fucking cut out again.
They're finding bodies to heal from.
Oh, fucking do the same.
So there are these two figures on the ground who look to have been a part of the combat, but keeping to the side. Tulia would recognise, and I suppose Lee would as well, these massive glass tankards on their back.
Oh no!
Fuck off!
Oh, for God's sake!
Even though the one Tulia saw was kind of like a relic from the ancient Asolian armies, and was, you know, this priceless artifact that, if broken, Kaleem would cost.
I don't know what you
these ones
mean.
Are like mass-produced, like Bacta tanks on the backs of these soldiers.
Oh,
but
I'd
you
like to
saw-
roll suicide by hanging on the cord.
I will say, you found them with a DC 20. Flat luck checks. DC, I'll say CJ, let's get you involved in this. Roll me a D20.
One's the D20.
So,
Rather than DC, just do it for each number. There's like a potion.
well, it's more so at the
That-
bottom of your screen, CJ, you'll see
Yeah.
the chat box.
Oh.
Underneath that, there's
Oh.
another dice. Click one of
Then
those
roll the
and,
D20.
and roll, yeah. Or you can type
Flavia's rolling it because she wants to click that.
There you go.
Yes.
You're watching this, AT?
I got a 19.
19.
Woo!
Very spicy
What?
for a first roll. As you go up and step up next to Hakim, your mech sort of... Kaleem sort of kneels down next to this body, starts investigating it Batman style, opens up, looks in, and then this shadow falls over him as this giant mech peers over him. And you roll the soldier onto his front, and luckily, 19, the glass canister on the back of this soldier is still full. You have six. Let's roll a d6. That's a d8. There you go. 2 superior healing potions in there.
Yeah.
The equivalent of.
I drink them both.
You bitch.
Selfish!
Sharing is caring.
And Kaleem doesn't care.
Oh,
There's other people in critical condition
I want to
here.
stress, this is the equivalent of. I'm going to describe this. Give me a second.
I mean, can I just put it? Did we really expect anything else from the guy who's doing a pussy strat of he's
So,
running in, stabbing people on the
Hakeem
ground, and running
heals
away?
to max hit points.
Thank you.
But what you see as you CJ is a nice little, you know, feeder into the roleplay here. You limp over to this guy. You're wounded. Your mech's damaged. You're wounded. They made you bleed your own blood. And you're like, oh, thank God, this one's still intact. So many of us need help. And you see Hakeem pulls this guy's glass bottle off his back like a fire extinguisher, pulls the top off, and you kind of start reaching into your supplies, go into your mech to bring out like some canteens. As you climb out of your mech, you just see Hakeem is just downing this giant fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
of
I
healing
can
potions.
100% see that happening.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Could Storm punch Hakeem for just being selfish?
Well, do I find any potions with my DC 20?
Roll a. I mean, you definitely found it. Roll a luck check.
Could I roll to punch Hakeem?
No. One superior healing potion is all that's left. The vial is cracked on the side, so it's been leaking out. CJ, what would you like to do? Is there any reaction from Dwayne to this guy just chugging the healing?
He's already drunk it. It's too late now. I've just got the other one to deal with, and I don't need it that much.
I mean, fair, you can't really
I
heal your
need
mech
this.
with potions.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't pour a. Yeah,
The
let's
mech
pour
needs the
liquid over a
mending
robot.
spell
It'll break.
cast on it. Yeah.
Or a really, really, really good check with like engineer's tools or
That's
something like
Bob's.
Honestly, not
Bob's
even that
character
high
that's
for the
in
sake
it
of
for the ride.
CJ's an artificer. Say again, CJ?
Flavia's just pointing and saying I should give it to your Henry.
My Henry is somewhat wounded. There's also Storm. And basically everyone needed healing except Josh.
Everyone needed healing, apart from the guy that's able to heal himself, and Kaleem decided to chug all of the health potions.
Is there any
that
way
were
to
available.
basically do the equivalent of a slap in the face, snatch it out of your hands and give it to someone?
It's too late, he's drank it, but you could just roll
That's why I
attacks
want
on
to
him.
slap him in the face, because
Yeah,
he's
that's
drank
what-
it.
Yeah,
Beat
that's
him.
what I wanted
Just
to do.
beat the fucker.
To be fair, Wobby, you're probably like blocked by Tulia, and
Yeah,
by the
fair enough.
time you've walked over there, Hakeem can probably just run away. Whereas in this instance, Hakeem's chugging this glass bottle, and the dwarf, because Hakeem's quite tall.
Okay,
the
actually, yeah,
mechs
because I'm a
that-
dwarf, it won't be a slap on the face, it'll be a punch to the nuts.
Oh, even
With the
better.
mech. Please be with the
I
mech.
was going to describe
Please be
the
with the
mech
mech.
picks the dwarf up, and the dwarf backhands him.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll
just
putting a note in there. I could just place a portal and just quickly slap him through it.
Okay, because none of these are going to deal damage, please both of you describe.
That's boring. I want him on critical health again.
No, I'm gonna have the healing potion. I don't have any regrets.
From my perspective, Storm's gonna see him chug 2 potions, and he's gonna open a tiny little portal. He's just gonna give him a slap on the cheek.
Again, subtle with the astromancy.
I have alert.
I don't think Wobby's ever going to be subtle with it, Bob.
Oh, it's a character thing, but it's everyone around them should be concerned. And CJ?
I'm quite content with going for the punch in the nuts and then walking off and giving it to someone who needs it.
Go for it. I'll
But there's
say,
nothing left to give.
There's the second, the one that's cracked.
There's the one
Storm
that
down.
Dusky has, which we'll get to in a second. That's down here. This is Dusky's character here.
Hola.
Can
That's
you
been
just make a
entirely
con saving throw?
Alright then.
Just not for damage, just to see how much this wins you. You know, for the sake of having something rolled.
That's fair.
Nat 20s, it doesn't even affect him.
There's a
8.
oh, you feel like your heart's in your throat. This dwarf just full on. Has anyone seen It's Always Sunny when he lifts up
Oh,
with his hand?
yeah.
This dwarf,
Yeah.
just for a second, you're seeing stars kill him.
That's funny. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Worth it.
He is content. He might not be
Stalking
healthy, but he is
away.
content.
Faye, you have a cracked, but you're able to save some of it. Who are you deploying it to?
I'd like to drink half of it for myself and give the other half to...
Okay, so you roll 4d4 and add 4, and so does Tulia. Or Storm. Who are you giving it to?
I'll give it...
Henry.
Oh, Henry doesn't need it.
Henry's fine.
Actually, Henry's leaving. It's Bob's a little bit.
Give
How many
it to
hit points is
Lee.
Storm on, and how many hit points is Tulia on?
Storm's on 10, Tulia is on 30.
Actually, yeah,
Okay,
Bobby.
give it
I
to
think you've got a point. I think personally you should give it to Lee.
Fuck off.
But you
The
haven't
most
even taken
critically
any
injured
damage.
man in the party.
Wait, how
No,
many?
I
Wait,
am the most injured man in the party.
wait, how many do? Wait,
I
what?
was the most injured man.
So, because he's halving it, it's usually 8d8 plus 8, but Storm's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4
That's
Oh
how
wait,
you-
is that plus 4 as well?
plus
Yes, so
4.
you get 12 Dusky.
Right, so. God damn.
So heal up 14 hit points. You're able to sort of salvage some of this mixture and drink and sip away.
Just laps the floor like.
You know, I'm not selfish unlike Hakeem over there.
It's character development.
Hey,
Yeah, he can
I don't want to
his
die.
fucking
So
bullet.
It's character development. It's going to end up with a sniper rifle around in your head if you're not careful.
Jesus.
Character development? Yeah, your character's not going to be developing much longer.
Julia's just only slugs don't share.
Just Julia starts a witch hunt. It's him! He's slugged! I promise!
Fuck's sake.
Alright, so with that all being said and done, anything else you want to do in the church before you head off?
Besides sip my tea now.
Very good.
I did
Calculate
one
everyone
more
else's
investigation
health.
check.
Okay, what are you
Yeah.
looking for, Colleen?
Health potions.
No, you've already done that.
I know.
I'd like to do this thing that I
Fine,
did
can I
5
get a
minutes
better
ago.
gun?
No.
You saw all the guns that they were kind of using. You've already got a better gun.
That's
You
fair.
actually have like a nicely made flintlock pistol. They were all using, yeah, crud.
That's fair.
You just like look down on them like, "Pff, pathetic.
Oh, say again, CJ.
Is it possible because like to search for some shit to repair my mech because I'm small? I can get in little nook and crannies.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, make an investigation check.
What one's that? And how do I do it?
So, open up your character sheet. Double click on your icon, and you'll open up your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
If you go onto attributes, you'll see all your statistics on the left and your skills on the right.
Yeah.
Actually, updating your statistics because yep, there we go. If you look at your skills, you'll see acrobatics, animal handling, all of these, right?
Yep.
Sort of in the center, there's investigation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you click on that and then click just roll normal, it will roll it for you. Because your investigation is intelligence based, it's +5 plus your proficiency. You're very good at this, basically.
So do I just need to do anything or just click normal?
So click normal because I will tell you when you have advantage or disadvantage. There you go. So you rolled a 7, add 8 plus all your modifiers, and you got a 20, despite rolling a 7. That's pretty amazing. So as you're sort of looking around, you're looking at your mech. What's the main issue here? The mech sort of looks back at you, making sort of sad mech noises. You're able to find enough sort of resources to make some basic repairs, which would involve. Let me think here. There's a number of ways we could do it. On your character sheet, could you please roll me your choice? A Fug Tech roll, in which you'd have advantage, which is where you roll 2 dice and pick the highest, or a Spark Arms roll, which will just be flat. So a normal check. It's your call. Do you want the slightly less modifiers, but you roll twice and pick better, or more modifiers, but you only roll once?
More modifiers.
Okay, so click on the Somnomantic Inquiry, and above Stealth, there's Spark Arms, which is a Fugger check skill.
What's that? Spark arms. And then a modifier.
So just click normal. It just has lots more modifiers attached to it.
Okay.
Ooh, well, that's so,
11. Ooh.
Unfortunately, unless someone can bend luck, that's
And look, you can work on that.
yeah. Any skill checks, I believe.
No, I'm just saying it's a nat 1.
Yeah, this is what makes you
Okay.
offensive, man. You can
Oh,
do
okay.
it. You can
You've just
negate
not been doing it on
80% of the game.
No, okay. No, it's just it's a nat 1, and I thought automatic.
Oh,
It
I
doesn't
see.
make
Bend
the
luck, I
reroll.
thought was the reroll. Sorry.
No.
Apologies. No,
That
don't
one
worry
is a
about
nat 1.
So a nat
That's why I'm
1 is
confused.
the opposite of a nat 20. A nat 20 is a critical success, which means whatever you're doing succeeded immensely well. A nat 1 is something got fucked up.
Well, shit.
I know what that fuck up is going to be. Please don't hate me. So basically, as you're repairing your mech, I will say, roll me 2d10.
Do I
You
just
can
click
ju-
it
you
twice?
Can just, you
Or...
can just use the bottom, yeah, just click the dice twice. Roll it.
The bag will
Click.
Why is Hakeem moving? Stop moving.
14.
So your mech heals up to 58 hit points, because you are able to heal it. But as you're sort of realigning the Geomancer chamber on one of the cannons, you slip, and the trigger switch goes... You turn and shout, "Spark!" And everyone jumps to the ground. And it fires a single shot in a straight line.
Does anyone get hurt?
Potentially.
Am I the one?
He's gonna. Well, you're gonna kill fucking Henry with it.
If it's too much damage, I'll negate it. I just thought it'd be
He's
funny.
killing. You're killing off Henry so that you don't have to
Oh, I
play
was
with
aiming
your.
for Colleen, but that's a way better idea. I should shoot Henry.
I thought we were
I
getting. I
actually
thought,
because you'll be shooting me instead.
I thought we were gonna.
I'm in the
sword.
way.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm in
roll,
the way.
Actually,
shooting.
hold on. Roll for to see who you actually shoot.
Okay, that's actually okay. I'll roll for
Might
it.
just
Hang on.
getting bullied.
I
Yeah,
was
roll
doing
for
it
it.
because I thought it'd be like instant karma. Hakeem chugs the healing potion, immediately gets shot.
I mean, it is funny, but it's funny, but I do like his rolling to see if
Alright,
it
what
actually.
we'll
How
do-
many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 people. So if we do 1 to 8, then it's that line. But if it's anything above the 10, it's immediate Hakeem.
It's the fucking firing squad. Execution.
We form the line. So Celestial 1, Storm 2, Lee 3, Henry 4. Yep, get in line, Dusky. Henry 4, Arnold
about
5,
CJ?
Tulia 6. CJ's the one fixing it as it happens. He's not going to get shot.
Okay.
7 Hakeem, 8 Faye. Come on, big number 7. No, it's Storm.
No.
You finally got hit, Josh. Oh wait, no, that's Storm, man.
Fucking what?
The fuck you on? Go.
Yes, I am woman.
It misses, don't worry. you go.
Thankfully, it misses. Everyone scatters, hits the ground.
It misses.
Thankfully, the shot missed. So Storm hits the ground, and everyone sort of thinks as you're with your wrench inside the gun, just like, sorry about that. Back to you.
I still find it funny that one we could have just sent him back to the fucking meta.
I mean, yeah, I can't just redirect.
On to Kali.
Fuck, actually, I don't think I can because I think I'm out of level 5. Yeah, I'm out of
Probably.
level 5 spell slots.
Hey, Bobby, don't you have like healing spirit?
He
Yeah,
is,
it does, like-
he is a healing druid, supposedly.
A healing spirit
Wait,
that heals like 5 healing points per
You
round.
could keep it up while you're traveling, though, and that would give you
Yeah.
a trickle heal as you travel.
What?
Plus, I'm gonna be like
And
on
if it's
ahead.
if it's per combat round, that's quite often
That's 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's
just traveling.
6 seconds. So if it's 5, that's
Yeah.
like 30 hit points in a minute. No, that's 50 hit points in a minute. 5 per second, 6 seconds each one.
Yeah, it's
Right.
Plus,
basically if you did it while traveling, you'd heal up. Clean. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like they have healing spirit up, and
Can
that's and I can just go on ahead like
True,
scouting
you
out.
could scout if you wanted to.
No, don't say go on ahead. You're booted up the arse and forced on ahead so no one's around you. Because if you...
For
No one's
fear.
about to
No.
see him chug the fucking potions.
Oh no, I don't know. I have no regrets about chugging the potions.
He was on 1
I-
hit point, to be fair.
I had 1 hit point.
Yeah,
so
but
it
there
was
was 2 supreme potions.
HP worth of thingy when everyone's low.
It's
I'm
like
sorry,
it's like antibiotic. You don't chug an entire pill bottle. You just take like 1 pill and see how you feel after.
Any...
But you're, hold up. You're not meant to... Oh, fuck.
At this point, it's just becoming survival of the fittest.
There's a film and it's about how like the people at the top, there's an elevator going down the prison, there's food on it, and you're meant to just take enough to feed you, and then everyone gets fed. You've just done the exact premise of that film.
Anyway, as the party begins their march with what's his face, Wolf Kid,
Arnold.
Arnold.
I know my NPCs.
Oh, yeah.
Leading
so
the
wait.
way.
So
What,
could
are
I...
you doing the healing spirit for?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask
Yep,
about.
cast it. You don't get unless you guys decide to take a rest. You don't get one. So cast away.
I just gotta put it
No,
down.
don't rest, because Tulia's gonna have a hissy fit.
Alright, so how much healing do we get for that?
Well, this is what the Box of Doom is for.
You get full health, nothing more.
Nice.
Well,
Why D&D notes saving in an I can't edit it after the...
So
the spell lasts for a minute, so
okay. Well, I don't think there should be an encounter within 1 minute, but on a 5 or less, there will be. On the Box of Doom.
It's gonna be a
fine.
nat 1.
Now, I recognise that you guys can't see this unless you're on the stream.
Yeah.
Yep,
I'm watching the stream.
I'm also watching the stream.
I want to see if it depends on that one or not.
18, you're fine.
Yay! Can I still rebobs a box of tea?
That's an
was
11, you're
joking.
fine.
I was joking.
Can I bend luck the box of doom even though I don't even have that spell?
Subtract a d4, yeah.
Could I re-roll for the fancies?
Well, that's
Rule of cool, Bob. Rule of cool.
May I request that for the shits and giggles,
You are, what was it, 1 minute and you heal 5 hit points? So yeah, 50 hit points to everyone, isn't it?
it's 1d6 per.
As you are, well, okay, roll a 1d6 and we'll apply it as a maximum. 3, so 3 times 6, 36. So everyone heals 36 hit points.
I mean, the Despair did give out like 1.
Right.
Can't roll for the sake of it.
So wait, how much is that then? 46?
37, well, 36 hit points.
Alright.
So, as you are travelling, you are going through the Galland countryside. Like I say, we are in warm breath now. Omdala has breathed out, and thus the winds are... the hot air is echoing across Mansolem's landscapes. But even in the height of warm breath here in Galland, it's still bloody cold. You are in the Arctic North. As you are travelling, is there anything you guys want to do to preempt the travel, make life easier for yourselves? Any interactions you want to undergo? You do have a giant mech walking around with you, so stealth is penalised.
stealth is not an option.
Stealth is an
Sorry,
option,
I'll just.
but the DC
I'll
is
hang back.
DC is quite high. That
Did
is
I
also-
hear stealth?
I mean, I can potentially place down a 10-foot portal if we want to get over something big.
I mean, hold on. Did I hear stealth?
So there's
You
two
tried to
in-
make that joke twice and forgot to press the ability the first time round, didn't you?
No, I was just setting it up so I used the
Yeah.
right spell slot.
Oh,
Can I
dear.
do another insight on the bride?
On the Red Bride, sure. She's sort of lagging a little bit behind the party. She's pulled her sort of clothes around her and her coat. But the fire has gone out, basically. Now she's not in combat, and she looks bloody cold.
Wait, Bob.
Yeah, what's up?
Does the mech count as a creature?
The mech is a creature, yes, why?
Oh, no mind.
Pass without a
Alright.
trace will affect the mech.
The mech counts as what we need it to count as.
Yeah, essentially.
So
Mech has
is that
plot
what I
armor.
get from an insight? Alright.
So, well, it depends what you're looking for, Kaleem. I'm not just going to give you
I'm-
free information. What's the, what's the
I want to do
objective?
the objective. I want to see if there's any signs of, any like
Human
not
life.
thoughts, but I want to like still read the vibe of her.
The vibe is mostly cold. It's that imposter syndrome. She's young. She's only about 18. This girl. She's legal.
Fuck yeah.
I would like to clarify
For the sake of the Twitch community, it's not a diva situation. The vibe is scared, predominantly. Like I said, she has been raised through the ranks. Basically, she's just a pretty person who was picked out of the lineup to be, a bride. Not that being a bride of a dragon means much, because they're incompatible. But there's still a pressure, there's still a political weight that comes with it. Just through looking at her, I can only tell you what you see on the surface, which is fear, unsettled sort of nature, and she's constantly glancing around, looking up at the sky.
She's scared thinking Carthrax is going to come back and be like, bitch, she betrayed me. Have good. Pew pew.
I'm gonna wander over and take off my coat and give it to her.
She sort of looks and... Thanks. Definitely a con save for the winter air, without winter clothes, mate.
Yeah, I know.
We haven't got Firemos with the party heating it up this time.
Does Stormies have advantage because she's used to the cold?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Also,
To be
look at Robbie. We're fine. Look at what we're wearing.
Yeah, it's Kaleem has specified he's taking off his winter gear and giving it to
Yeah.
me, so that's why I'm
I'm
asking.
just taking off my very thick like police coat, like trench coat kind of thing.
Killing's getting his tits out for a woman,
and
I
I
guess.
just
God damn.
give it to her, and
Okay.
she would say, "Just stay warm."
Thanks. Thank you. It's, you look at the end of her fingers; they were going somewhat black, like blue and black, and she's without well, without my patron's guidance, things are getting a little chillier. And she just sort of head down, keeps walking. It's not that she doesn't want to talk; it's that she physically, her jaw is like freezing. Speaking of which, Consei for me, mate, would you?
That's her.
Do go to walk because you got this mech suit.
I love the
I'd
flying
carry
in
her.
the background.
Like, I was just like, she's muted, but it's like, yeah, we can still hear you.
17.
No, because she's
17's
now
fine,
laying
So
on my.
close for a
Sorry,
nat 20, so close.
she's now laying on my lap and turned
Um,
her head and spoke into the mic as she said that, but
That's
even though it's to me.
Oh.
80 is
On the record, we aren't complaining about the input. I would like to clarify we
said-
are.
I said because he's in a mech suit, he should just carry her. She's not walking cold.
Hakeem could psychically lift her, it's true.
Don't
Just
tempt me.
force choke her. Come on.
Don't tempt me.
Harder.
Don't tempt me.
Don't tempt you, right? Can we go one fucking campaign
Oh,
without you trying to
Joe.
fuck every female NPC inside?
What? I said
No.
force choke left me.
Hang on,
Yeah,
one second.
campaign.
I'd like to raise a point of order. That is unfair. Kaleem is not the one who tries to do that. Yes, he has a rep, but Wobby is worse.
Wobby only does it if she's over the age of 85 and has more wrinkles than.
True, Wobby only does it
And
when
she-
he looks like
Um,
11.
Wobby only does it if she's got more wrinkles than years left.
I'm Bob. Can I ask Arnold if it's alright to lie at
I'm going to go get myself a drink quickly. I will
Sounds
be
good.
back.
Ask Arnold if what?
if I can light up a torch.
He looks at you and he goes, Aye, there's plenty of
Or would that-
torches around, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just keep an eye on the skies.
Fair enough.
Does anyone sort of... Arnold looks like he's kind of wants to chat, but like it's more... I appreciate some of like... You
He doesn't
guys
wanna be the
don't
ones-
know Gallant in character.
Yeah.
What do you
Mm.
need to know? You have a chance here to... This is a walk and talk.
Alright, actually, you know what? There's actually a lot of things I want to ask.
What means CJ's character picked up a fair bit if we're
You
working for the
guys
Storm
would know
Dragon,
enough
though.
about the revolution.
Yeah.
And a fair amount, yeah. But I'm more thinking for the sake of Tulia, Kaleem, Dusky, Wobbit, you know, the characters who haven't been here before.
Yeah, but I more
Kaleem's
mean it would
never
make more
left
sense.
Greymill before.
I more mean it would
Yes.
make more sense for those characters to go talk than me being like, yo, so you know this place I've been running
Oh,
around with
absolutely,
you
I'm
for
just-
like the
I'm
past.
just opening
Yeah.
it. You guys, you know, the revolution's not exactly organised, except where the Storm Dragon goes, you tend to go as well. So you guys might have been cut off doing stuff on your own for like weeks, you know. It's
Yeah,
not like
that's
you're. It's not like there's a coherent revolution happening. It's just resistance when and where.
Viva la revolution.
Yeah, it's very French.
Vive la
I-
revolution.
I actually, you know what? I wander over to Lee.
Mm.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What is your name?
Lee.
Pleasure to meet you, Lee. I am Hakim. Can you tell me the current situation with Gallant? I am kind of new here. I'm from God's Greymill.
There's a big dragon in the sky. Don't let it see
Arnold
you.
looks up.
And as a gesture of goodwill, I offer Lee a flask.
And I decline.
Very well.
You go to open the flask, which is like Greymillion beer, I assume. It's like a hip flask.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Greymillion whiskey, extensively watered down. Sort of produce. Greymill is cheap. Khalib, you go to sip it and your lips just meet ice. Like, it's frozen solid.
It's that much water, it doesn't even classify anymore.
It's more just, it's a metal, like, hip flask. It's frozen solid. I will
It's
say that
carrying a
Arnold
rock.
will come in and sort of pat Lee on the back. You've met Arnold a few times. He's the voice of the Storm Dragon. He's the chap who does the talking for the big man. But he looks over at Hakim and goes, You're asking a lot of questions, but I thought you would have all been briefed.
We were, but it's sadly my job. I have to ask a lot of questions.
Well, what do you need to know?
Well, let's start with basic stuff. The harmonium.
Alright, what about it?
I've been investigating its illegal trade in Greymill, and it's led me here.
Greymill, where's Greymill?
On the other side of possibly the world.
Right.
And I'm also looking for someone
Actually,
as
who
well.
am I kidding? He'd know where Greymill is. You're taught about the capitals in primary school. But yeah, Arnold's dumb.
He skipped that grade.
Arnold never went to school because he was with his family.
True, he was a werewolf boy. Yeah. Well, I don't know much about things happening in big cities and other areas of the world, sir. Harmonium is native to Galland. I don't know, they mine it here. There's lots of mines.
You know where the biggest mine would be?
Yeah, absolutely. The Forges of the Iron Lion. It's where they're
You know where
building the
that-
armor for the big guy.
Would you be able to show me it on the map when we get to your base?
If we had a map, yeah.
I see.
Unfortunately, at the moment, we're kind of going full Tarok and
Blind.
drawing on the cave walls, you know?
I see.
No, can we not go full Tarok?
Going
Please.
full Tarok is a mensolum
No.
slur.
Let's not. Let's
You
let's
never
just
go
not.
full
Let's,
retard.
no. Just,
I
Um,
love
let's just
that.
not.
I
Let's not
looked
go
at
back
him
to
and go
fisting Krakens, please.
I looked at him and go like, okay.
Where is the Forge?
Do you know by anyone called the Donaldsons?
He just looks at you, laughs in your face, looks at Lee.
I've
Get a little let's go with the Donaldsons. Wait, you serious?
Yeah, I am.
Donaldsons de facto rule this place. They're the money. They fund the government. They're the guys who bought all the weapons. They're the army that the Kaiser Shen invaded with. There's a what's his name? Undulation, Undo, Unkung, Ukark. Ukark Donaldson. He's the
Ungung.
He's the,
Fucking Ungung.
he's not the oldest in the family, but he's like their branch manager for the company. The Donaldsons are huge. They're everywhere. I'm
He's a
pretty-
fucking cunt, is what he is.
Fucking furry.
Do you know him, Miss Berwick?
I've had a couple of encounters with that
Well, you're lucky to be alive. He's a
rat with
sadist.
wings.
The first few weeks after the fall of the Phoenician and the Battle of Phoenix Rise, the Donaldsons moved in. Carthrax wasn't even here yet, and they were skinning people for disobedience. And Dukak was eating what they peeled off.
That sounds about right for that maniacal.
Either way, yeah, the Donaldsons are well, they're like I say, they're the money. The forges of the Iron Lion, the old forges from the Asolian Empire. That's with the Donaldson money, they're building armor for the big guy. Not done yet, thankfully, but as you can imagine, it's heavily bloody guarded.
Oh yes, I know.
Stormdragon wants to hit it at some point, but well, we're gonna need a team of. And he looks across the party as we cut to the title card. Top men. But we'd need a team of top men to try and crack that mine. But well, perhaps this is just foreshadowing.
It's top men and half the party are women.
Shit, let me just leave real quick.
Because Josh,
Yeah, I mean-
they top their men.
I'm just,
Tell you it doesn't
going to
top
I'm
shit.
just gonna get my notebook out and just write this down. And also know that Tullian knows the Donaldsons.
Yeah.
Bob, I would like to. Tulia doesn't top shit.
I'm sorry, what?
You're being topped by a ghost. Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me, you know nothing of what's going on here.
No, I think he nailed that.
Could I roll to see how much Storm knows about the Donaldsons?
Yeah,
or...
sure. Anyone who wants to learn about the Donaldsons can roll a history check, or roll a check.
A mutual
You know what,
switch
you know what?
relationship, thank you.
You know what? Roll any kind of check you want, and on a high enough roll, I will tell you something pertaining to the Donaldsons.
Can I roll con?
Well, exactly, but I can tell you he looks pretty tough.
Stealth.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Hey, technically.
I don't know what one it is.
Well, hang on, what's
Damn.
that, teacher? Hang on.
I rolled bad.
You guys are rolling. I know you're rolling, but I don't know what one it is to like what
So
roll.
I was
Okay,
saying
so-
click any stat because it's like, what do you know
Actually-
about this family? This
Um,
Donald Trump
TJ,
family
can
that's
you-
moved in and bought the country like Greenland
CJ, can you see my screen?
on Discord. That is.
Yeah, on Discord.
Yeah.
So it's all of these. Any of these you can roll. You do, like, the
Technically,
pop-up menu. Mainly the ones at the top for this, but it's
may,
like
may I just point out, technically that stealth check has a +10 to it.
No, not in this circumstance. I'm not having that.
It says. It
Okay,
just says
right.
has a +10 to dexterity stealth checks. It
right.
doesn't.
Trade it off. The +10. The passive trace just negates the negative effects of the mech, and it makes stealth neutral.
It's more. This isn't stealth to actually move. Yes, Dusky,
Yeah,
you would.
the spell doesn't say that.
Yeah, but the DM does.
Okay.
I changed my roll to sanity just for fun.
Go for it. I don't know what I'll tell you about the Donaldsons through sanity, but
I just want to find out.
You know what? I made the joke about rolling con, but fuck you, I'm doing it.
Well, fuck you, I'm doing sanity. I want to know how safe.
so starting from the top down. Storm, on a stealth of 17, you've heard about the Donaldsons because there is one who is an owl, and that's basically you know that one of the Donaldsons. Hang on, let me check which one it is. They're your old characters.
Yeah, I know.
Goldie, Catherine, Augustus. Oh God, it's Augustus. Okay. On one occasion, one of the Donaldsons came to the nest called Augustus, who was working alongside Malk for a short amount of time. You don't know much about him, except that he was insanely wealthy. And while most owl-like creatures have an affinity towards Malk, your god, you know every kind of owl in the world. Just one of the basic things you learn as a student of Malk. Augustus, despite being similar to an owl, was not identifiable as any known species. That's alright, I'll do it for him. That's
Okay.
I thought I was already dead.
So, obviously there's only so much you can learn from that, but at least you can, while they're not natural, is probably the best way to put it. Even when they're mimicking real things, the Donaldsons are not real animals. Ukak looks like a peacock, but he's not. Literally a peacock. Like, the eyes on the feathers are slightly wrong. The coloration is slightly wrong, you know? It's this whole thing. Faye, what do you want to use? Arcana or Sanity?
Well, do I want something important or do I want to see something?
Do Arcana. Do Arcana.
Fine, Arcana.
What? On a 25 Arcana, the Donaldsons are no longer technically a part of this world. The Donaldsons now, after the curse on their genetics, they are now more closely aligned to Kaiser Shen than they are humans. In the way that they're no longer human. It's like the way that we're the same genetically, like 80% the same as like a banana. The Donaldsons are now more closely aligned to a banana than the human. They're not people anymore. They're monsters.
Can't the whole person. We're fucked.
But they mimic people. They're similar to people. They were
You've
once
actually just
people.
You just counted his whole person
But
in
they
one.
are not people.
I'm gonna go cry in a
Dusky
corner.
can't hold person. Dusky can't hold
Dusty no longer has access to hold person on the Donaldsons, I'm afraid.
That sounds like a skill diff.
Cries in Dusky.
That's fine, Dusky's used to crying.
They are technically
Watch your
humanoids, of
words.
course, but they are classified as monstrosities.
Fun.
I guess I'll have to use ecstatic and shame.
Hakim Kalim Balim.
Mm-hmm.
On
Damn.
a
Bitch.
history check, 27. The Donaldsons are old money. They've been around for God knows how. Recent records are only, you know, sort of covering sort of the last century. But they must go back years and years and years and years, because if I check the Mensolum timeline, where is it? The Coming of the Iron God. Coming of Iron. You scratch your head and you're thinking harmonium and all of this, and you swear there was that man who was interested in a harmonium. No, not a man. Oberon, that was his name. Massive metal guy
Oh god.
from the old world. An abomination that was allowed to sort of walk around. And you remember, he first sort of became a political figure in the sprint of 2740, when he basically overthrew the Asolian government and then just kind of swagged off just to make a point on the political stage. And it was called the Coming of Iron because basically the Asolian Empire insulted Oberon, and in response Samson Kane burnt 4 of their cities to the ground single-handedly. And Oberon forced the Emperor at the time, the Empress, which was Mira, to watch her people being slaughtered, and explained to her calmly that the feeling of powerlessness that she was experiencing was the same feeling that gods felt before him. Now, you remember all of that from like various history lessons. It was kind of when Oberon entered the political stage. But if you remember correctly, Oberon had a benefactor, or rather a colleague, where Oberon, he was setting up some sort of money. And I think that was when the Donaldsons got introduced to the Asolian Empire through a mutual friend in Lord Oberon. Historically speaking. CJ, Dwayne, with an 11 on intelligence, you don't know much about the Donaldsons. They rarely showed that. The first thing you heard about the Donaldsons was when they showed up in your home country and started buying people.
As you do.
As you do.
Remarkably, yes, exactly as you do if it's these people.
They're slavers. And on your 11 intelligence check, that is exactly it. You don't know about the history of the world. You don't know about the technical demographics of their genetic sequencing that turns them into bird people. But you do know the biggest source of income for the Donaldsons is either their slave trade or their harmonium trade. Those are their 2 biggest sort of financial services, as it were. All of which, yes, CJ, you remember hearing in conversation that you wish that you could fly south to the Bank of Yester in the Crown Colonies in the deserts to the south of Mensolum, because that's where the Donaldsons store all their money, in what is essentially the equivalent of the Iron Bank of Mensolum. This is like, only the richest people get to have their money.
Where? South?
If I load up the world map for you for a second.
I think we're taking a detour at some point, lads.
God, that is not planned for the campaign, but sure.
Slightly busy.
That is not planned for the campaign, but you absolutely can. So this world map is not updated. This is very outdated. I need to redo it. But if you go to the bottom left, you'll see the Crown Colonies of the Iridescent Isle.
I don't see shit.
Yeah.
No.
wait,
I'm
no,
on 98%.
Oh no,
I see it now.
I'm loaded.
I can see it, so it worked for me.
I think it just takes a while, and Bob's very
Oh,
impatient.
It's more.
There we go.
It loads for me. So obviously the world map here. This is about a year old. I have massively updated this since. All of Malignus is done, and all of the bottom left and stuff now. But if you go to the crown colonies of the iridescent isle, bottom left.
What you mean the potential holiday location for
Potential
the last
holiday
party?
location, yes.
The retirement homes.
At the top of the iridescent isle, you have Wolf's Head. That is where the Bank of Yester is. The entirety of the Crown Colonies were once basically a slave colony. Of all of the capitals of Medusa dumped all their slaves there. Until the slaves, with the help of an unknown benefactor, were able to purchase their freedom from their overlords. There was no huge American Revolution or anything. They literally bought the country off of their owners. And you just have an inkling that you know who that benefactor might have been. Wealthiest family in the world.
Onga.
So, that was a history check. Last but not least, Lee. What do you want to learn?
Honestly, I just rolled con because you said any check. Surprised me.
Alright.
I mean,
wonderful.
Alright. Avaris Donaldson has 135 hit points and an AC of 20.
Hold up. How much hit points? 125 and an AC of 30.
135 and an AC of 30. You have seen
Who was it?
Avaris, the Vulture, the
Sweet.
taxman of the Donaldsons. He is the most active Donaldson in your local area. Hot Donaldsons near you.
Ow.
Hot local birds.
How do you spell that?
Avarus, Avaris.
Okay, I was right. I'm not going insane.
I'll add him.
You are,
He's
but
this
not
one.
for that
He's this one,
reason.
if you look on the map.
Give me a minute.
Once the map's loaded.
You would know who Avaris is, Lee, because he's the one who is most active in your area. He is the taxman. He goes city to city, Galdir to Galdir, and he collects their tithes. He's not a particularly pleasant man. You also would know that he travels predominantly via the King's Trod Railway, which has since been rebuilt in the year passing.
No.
Like foreshadowing.
No.
Because Kaleem wants to fight on a train.
Fight someone. Yeah.
If Kaleem wants to fight on a train, Kaleem gets to fight on a train. Because it's
Bob, I want to fight another Tarask in the sky.
You want a Tarask in the sky?
You get a Tarask in the sky. You get a Tarask.
So,
Then I'm going to ask Tulia. You met the Donaldson. Are you associate of theirs? Do you work for them?
it's also
No.
reminds me, a small thing you would know. The Donaldsons paid for the construction of the Bronze Host.
The what?
The Bronze Host.
Brain.
does any of us know what that is?
Okay.
I mean, you should be reading those documents I send you.
Should.
The
Right.
Bronze Host is a fully mechanical army of clockwork soldiers used to.
Oh, them! I
used in
knew
the
what I know
Civil
they are.
War.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were called.
They had to be funded from somewhere.
Yeah. Right. We know what things are, we just don't know the names of them. Right.
That's fair.
We're good with the items, just not the names.
As you're all sort of discussing this, we fade back in from like this flash cutaway of, you know, Donaldson shenanigans. I think actually while we're chatting Donaldsons, do you want to? I think we'll put Ukak on the screen.
Quick, roll initiative.
The sexy boy himself. Look at this man. He's more bird now than man.
Well, I wrote most of that down.
I still ask my
Most of it
question though
doesn't
to Tulia.
Most of it does. The stuff I wrote did.
I'll still ask my question though to Tulia.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know
Ah.
them and did you also then work for them?
Yes, the person calling them malicious and all sorts of names
Easy.
work for
Please
them.
let the conversation happen.
I would never work for that again. Rat with wings. That insufferable big. Even if I work for money in most cases. Used to. I wouldn't take anything from that bastard to work for him. That was before. I would never work for the Donaldsons. They are, quite frankly, awful.
You elaborate on that.
No. Why the hell would I elaborate on my past with someone that I have met for a few days? I may have collected you, but it's for your skill sets, not for personal reasons.
I may
God,
have collected you.
God,
Those
no.
can't
That,
make you the
I think,
Infinity
is the
Stones.
best insight into Tulia's new personality. Wow.
I have collected you. Well, fuck with the Infinity Stones, like.
So, which one did you collect for personal interest?
No, that's
Hey,
understandable.
it was fun.
Is that
It was fun.
Is that actually asked? Because I want to hear the response.
I mean, if Storm hears it, then yes.
It was fun. Look at those.
I mean, I know you didn't pick that rack for no reason.
The shimmers in the background, just like, why'd you pick the one with big tits? For fuck's sake.
Easy answer.
Please from me already.
So Wobby asks that.
Like Wobby.
Yes, Wobby, not.
Yes.
Get out of nowhere.
Realizes.
So, put simply, I have no interest in personal relations with any of you. You will
Damn.
have skills.
Oh no, that's
And-
perfectly understandable.
We have a target, a mission.
The best part is none of this affects me and CJ because she didn't collect me and CJ. We got sent. Celia has no control over us.
I bet it's owl dog.
Oh yeah, Tulia has no control over me and CJ because we're working for someone else, not her.
True. As
Fair
this
enough.
conversation is happening, Arnold sort of looks up to Dwayne, CJ's character. How long have you been away from the Storm Giant? You guys been on recon, right?
Yeah, been a long time.
Well, not much has changed. Though the rumors keep getting stronger and stronger.
Rumors?
Well, yeah, about who he is and all that. You got any ideas?
Not a clue.
Me neither. For the rest of you, Storm Dragon doesn't remove his helmet, doesn't ask, don't ask him to. He's all sworn a vow of silence the day the Treasure Shen invaded. I speak for him, and even when he talks to me, he does so through modulation. I've never heard his real voice. Sort of looks around. You smell that?
No.
Make perception checks, or use your passive.
I-
Yeah. So guys, we don't need to roll anything. Tulia's got.
Alright, so.
We'll
I,
have
uh,
different reactions depending on what you roll.
Bob,
I can't use
have-
the combat HUD because I'm not on.
You don't
Can
have
I
to-
roll? Can I roll and use my passive if it goes bad?
Sure.
Hey
It's
Bob,
quite
I
light,
have
6 and
alert as a feed. Does that give me advantage?
No, because this isn't. Spoiler. This isn't combat. This is just
Bro.
something you notice. This is like.
No, that's fair.
This is.
No.
this is-
Canonically, Hakeem smells something and immediately pulls out the swords.
Hakeem is just on edge. To be fair, you would.
Oh my god, it's a pie! Shank!
No, I promise, there was an assassin in the pie.
And
That's-
it.
That's
Okay,
alright.
I'm gonna sit on my passive of 21.
Yeah, we have a perception.
Please select a token.
Go into the actors panel third from the bar on the right, third tab in, the little head.
Do you want to share your screen again, Josh?
Yeah. Oh wait. Season. I got the
Season,
actors. But
no, player characters.
only
Season
see
2.
player characters. Season 2.
We're losing viewers.
Dwayne, son of John.
And then any.
Also, it's all about the viewers now, huh?
Yeah, open your character sheet, and then
Yeah.
roll perception.
Yeah. 19. Okay.
Very 20 with your modifier. Which is the DC. So only CJ and Tulia notice this.
Hi.
With
Nice.
with Tulia's perception, you notice Arnold's hair stiffen and standing on air, and his mouth starts to salivate as he sort of raises his eyes and looks around. Dwayne, CJ, you sort of, oh God, you're hungry. You haven't eaten in
Basically in real life.
Yeah, preach. You haven't eaten in days. You've survived off of meltwater. You just haven't eaten, and you can smell bacon. Like
Nice.
home cooking, like roast meat, and it smells good. I can either finish the interaction Arnold was having about the Storm Dragon, or you guys can race to catch that smell and potentially get like a hero's feast or something. What do you want to do?
Run to the.
We can't. We don't have a say. It's CJ and
It's CJ and Tulia. You can smell this like cooking, like really good smelling meat.
Well, immediate distrust of anything that seems this good in the middle
You are
of.
near a town, I should stress. You are near a town.
Like, why is it out in the open and we're like in the middle of a town centre? It's like,
You're not
why
in a
is there
town centre,
good
you're
cooking
currently
in the
travelling-
fuck?
You're currently travelling up a frozen river towards Xylak Alran, the lands of the.
I want to still be careful, but
That's up to
pick
you
up the
guys.
pace a bit.
I mean, I'm just gonna stealth everywhere.
That's fair. As you guys are, as you're sort of traveling, then Arnold is sort of Storm Dragon. Yeah, he was he sort of just showed up after the Kaijers took Soulspire. He killed one of them, a purple one that used to be the maid of the household. Since then, where he goes, everyone who wants to fight follows. Some of us reckon he's one of the Galdir. I think he's a Strigerson because he seems to like them. Or at least, you know, he's made a couple of. We make less raids against the Strigerson. Some say he's, you know, one of Marcus's old followers, one of the Black Jackets or the Primroses. I don't know. Doesn't talk. Either way, he's a damn good shot. God, that smells good, and starts sprinting. Alright, what do you want to do, team?
I'm just speculating.
Please message me your suggestions. You think I've decided who it is? I have.
I want to
No,
romance
but
everyone.
No,
I fully
I-
expect you to have got decided.
I know who it is.
Alright.
Sergeant. The wings
Smells-
are a dead giveaway.
I'm.
Tekkud? He's Kentucky Fried?
Can I do an insight on Tulia? I want to get the vibes from Tulia. Like the entire
Sure.
like body language, because I have a sneaky.
Go for it.
I want to
What are you looking for?
I want to look for something that, like, Hakim doesn't trust people normally very well. He just trusts what he knows.
Mhm.
And right now, well, he wants to see if Tulia is like hiding something specifically,
Okay.
or is that way too much?
No,
into
that's you
it?
can make an insight check for that, but it's really between you and Ruben. Is
Make the
Tulia
insight-
hiding anything at the moment, Ruben?
Make the insight check and I'll give you my answer.
Alright then, fair enough.
Nah, one. Oh.
As far as I know, I'm not hiding anything, but
On
I
a
might have
19,
forgotten.
Tulia, you discover something about yourself in the
At
years...
19, you discover that you were slugged the entire time.
Yes, Ruben, please reveal your new character as Tulia turns on the party.
Yeah.
No, that would be a tad harsh even for me.
Roll initiative.
On a 19, you just get the feeling Tulia's got PTSD. I think that's fair to say, right?
Yeah, that would be the one.
Tulia is walking trauma from the previous season.
Julia was already fairly traumatized when going into season 1.
Yeah.
Has
I'm
now
just gonna-
become even more traumatized.
Julia was traumatized, found another family, and has immediately lost them.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is
I'm
traumatized
just
times 2.
gonna-
Guys, it's a sign we aren't making it to season 3.
I'm gonna open up my book
Mhm.
and write in Tulia, possibly PTSD.
I was
possibly
really
trauma.
I was really hoping for a low roll so I could go, I don't appear to be hiding
I just
anything.
really like the idea that Kalim's character is stood in front of Tulia, look like 2 feet away, looking
Yeah.
at her, writing in a notebook while muttering to himself, "Clear PTSD."
Julia
Yeah,
notices and
very
is like,
scared.
what do you mean, possibly?
So, as you guys are traveling, is there anything else anyone wants to do just on the travel before we start getting into encounters? I mean,
Insight on Kalim. How about that, Kalim?
what was it you do, Dusty?
I'm gonna roll an insight on Kalim. How
Roll
about
an
that?
insight.
Oh my god!
This is a
The world's
very-
gonna end, the roles have been reversed!
Very distrusting party so far.
No, I think this is just we're all sick of hearing the phrase, I roll insight out of Kalim.
No, it's fair.
Yeah.
That is what his character's built to do. It's only
Yeah.
fair. As you guys are traveling the countryside, then you get to Xylek Alran, which is one of the border cities of the Galder Kaishan. The city's quite quiet from what you can see, lights flickering down below as you start to make your way down the mountainside. Arnold's just sort of rambling, and of course since then no one's seen the king. He's been on the run. They say that the old advisors are with him, and of course the old head of the guard, what's her name? The spear lady.
Oh.
Whether those are true or not, I don't know. And of course, what happened to the queen was sad, but well, you do what you got to do to survive, right? Anyway, we're nearly there, and he just sort of carries on.
Just really quickly, just don't mind me,
For
just
those at
gonna...
home, the person Arnold is referring to there is Josh's previous character's daughter.
Just gonna lynch myself really quick. I'll be...
Jesus. As you get down towards the city,
I'm
that
muted,
smell... Oh, what's up, CJ?
Nothing, sorry.
That's right, please. Please interrupt, by the way. That is... You're meant to.
I was just laughing at him lynching himself.
Yeah, Josh does that sometimes. He'll come
Garrett
back.
wants to do something.
Josh loves himself too much to actually kill himself. He'll be fine.
He's a selfish bastard.
Arnold is sort of going, of course, after the Queen did that,
I am back to differ.
after the Queen did that, the Shigurson soldiers were pretty much leaderless. There's stories of the Great Luther trying to rally them, but I'm pretty sure he died. Yeah, no, and he sort of stops in his tracks as the smell of bacon hits the party. You can all smell it now as you see the entrance to Xylek Alran. And above the town gates, blood-eagled, is an owlbear.
Oh.
That's the bacon.
It is burning. The burning corpse of a black owlbear with its wings plucked and its lungs ripped out so that it's been blood-eagled. And it's been crucified to the top of the town gate.
Hey guys, I found out what happened to Oswald.
That isn't
Tulia,
Oswald.
you knew Oswald, who was of light brown coloration.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't he's a spirit?
Cornelius.
Oswald
No,
is
that's
crispy now.
Dante. Oswald is still around somewhere. Dante's the spirit. You would recognize the father of the Strigerson owlbears, Cornelius.
Damn.
That hits you like a truck.
Isn't Cornelius my old dog?
Yes, your owl dog is also called Cornelius, who you need to resummon, by the way, because he died.
God damn it.
However, as you start to move into the city, passing underneath this burning symbol of the revolution, because not all the Strigersons did decide to join the dragons. The smell of cooked meat.
Rephrase decide.
Well, quite. The smell of cooked meat. Yeah, CJ, you're hungry. But lining the city streets, the ruins of city streets, are hundreds of grey uniformed bodies, all of which have been burnt to a crisp.
Oh, I can't do one.
Ooh, bacon.
Can I search the
I should
bodies for
say.
some stuff?
Say again, CJ?
Can I search the bodies to see if
You
there's
certainly
anything
can. Make
valuable?
investigation checks. This entire city, this think like the size of Winchester, this town, has been turned into one massive funeral pyre.
I thought we were at a city.
Yeah.
Why are we at a pub?
What?
That's so fuck.
I am so disappointed
You're an
you
idiot.
didn't.
You're
get
an
that.
idiot.
That is not how I envisioned those bodies, but okay. I've rolled.
They've all been
Roll two nat
impaled
ones in
and
a
burnt.
row.
You get on a nat 1, you see one of them twitch, and you found a survivor.
Not for long.
Sujo, you see one of these bodies twitching and you rush to try and help. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do we all see this?
You see CJ go to help one of the bodies, so you can all race over if you want.
What? Oh, saving throw. Normal.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, great.
I am so sorry that your rolls are this shit. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to D&D.
It's because he didn't let me roll.
I was just get Flavia to roll for you.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Turning the heating on.
She wanted to roll anyway.
Go on, roll for Flavia then. I'll allow it. Because if this happens, it will be so bloody unfortunate.
Can I give the help action?
No, you're not there.
Shit.
I mean,
Fair enough.
technically it's better.
Okay, right. Just for you, I'll do
What are you doing?
making that a D8.
Okay, roll a d8.
Am I rolling it for him or is he rolling it? Or Flavia rolling?
Flavia, roll a d8. I like that we have a joint character.
And roll.
in Dwayne.
And roll.
So,
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
it was DC 10. Because
You're
the
welcome.
creature that goes for you, CJ, is burning and dying as it does so. The body's twitching because this man, this bearded, handsome man, his face is being opened. And as you go to help him, you turn him towards you and you see that half his face has been burnt away. You don't recognize this man, but he's in a weird grey uniform that Hakeem, you would recognize actually as a Greymillion interstate guardsman. Sort of the international police of Greymill, as it were. As this man, you roll the body over, CJ, a small slug-like creature flies at your face, bursting from the side of his cheek. But DC 10, because it had disadvantage, you slap it away into the flames. I'll put it on the map so you can see it.
Bug dog.
Yeah, Bob, and he's been on dollar stores.
Oh, you know? That thing is like thrashing in the flames before slowly melting a little bit, and then with a sickening pff, it pops into acid.
Lovely.
Wow. The stars for Dusky.
Yeah.
Dusky, if you die, you come back via Recarnate in the next minute. So if you're not happy being an elf, quickly throw yourself on the fire.
Alright, hold on. Go back.
Alright, for the yokes, can we actually see what he would turn into?
No,
I'll
no,
roll it up.
no. Leave it until he actually dies.
Well,
Yeah,
it's only
leave
for
it.
1
Just
minute.
leave it.
Okay, if he's not
I'm
died
not-
in a minute, then we roll it.
Sure.
Um,
As you sort of move over, yeah.
He tries killing me.
Sorry, let CJ sort of. CJ, as you're sort of holding this body, this creature sort of attacked you. You slapped it away and it's burnt. But looking around you, these are all people impaled. And investigating the body as you have done, you see that from their faces, from the way that they have been wounded, they were alive when they were impaled. And then something burnt them to death.
Is there like a way to do an investigation to see what burnt them? Or
I think just roll me a flat intelligence. You've been here for some time. This isn't the first time you've seen stuff like this.
intelligence.
I think I have an idea of what.
Fucking 3?
You have no idea. You don't know what makes fire.
I,
A fucking twink.
On an 8, it could be anything. It could be the big boy, Carthrax. It could be the Regent. It could be any number of flamer-wielding Strigerson soldiers. It could be the Red Brides.
It could be a fairy.
All of them are evil enough to do something like this.
Hey man, fairies are very evil.
Salim?
I look over at the bride
Celestra?
and I ask, "Is this your husband's doing, or?"
You see, when you say your husband, she turns white as a sheet. And she sort of goes, he must have been here recently. It must have been here recently. Only dragonfire lasts this long in the gallant cold.
Right.
That guy doesn't look like he's a local. That's just the body.
No, he's Green Million, one of the international police officers.
Sort of nods. I heard he fought alongside the Naga, I think, back in the Civil War.
Can I check for any dog tags on the body?
No dog tags, but Tulia. They would
Yellow.
have burnt to a crisp killing. They would have been blackened and charred. This is Dragonfire we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Tulia,
saying,
with half his face remaining, you do recognise the remains of Ulysses Dendagon.
Ah,
No.
yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I do it?
he's one of the NPCs I rolled for when he got on the wrong end of a Carthrax.
I'm thinking about reincarnation for fun.
Can I do an
Revivify.
insight on Tulia throughout this, like, the
Sure,
owlbear?
roll an
thing
insight on
and it.
Tulia, Killane.
I know,
think the
I'm
answer
sorry.
is going to be sad. Also,
Yeah.
were Dusky to die, he'd come back as a halfling.
So he would have been more gay.
Mr. Frodo!
The result of your insight is fucking trauma.
Tulia, Hakim, you again glide over the surface thoughts of Tulia, and it's not like, my god, Ulysses, I will remember you. It's not, I will avenge your passing, my friend. All you get is like primal kill, survive, kill, hunt, kill. Tulia isn't a person anymore. She is a force of nature. She is a starving lone wolf left out in the cold. There's no thought, it's just action, next action until eventually she dies. She's at that stage of like primal loss.
guys,
That
was
being
with
said, talking of primal loss, I'm gonna go to the toilet.
What the fuck?
I might have an idea.
But by all means, you guys continue. The town can be explored. There are some bits and bobs here. The main thing, of course, is the they just discuss what you want to do. There is a full town. It's just everyone got lined up and staked and burnt. Back inside.
Well, we'll just wait when you come back.
Sure, but we're still streaming.
I know.
Fuck, I wonder, does Storm have a picture of Alfred or the sword?
I don't know, ask Bob.
Yeah, I have to ask him. Fuck, why did I have to think of that right when he went to fucking shit?
The one problem with the DM going is everyone always has questions that require the DM.
Yeah, every time that Bob goes, it's always.
Oh yeah, I
I
like
need.
have an
I need.
I might have an idea of like. I might have an idea.
Oh no.
It's a good one.
Would you care to finish that thought and tell us?
Nah, don't worry. I'll wait until Bob comes back.
So you're doing whatever.
So we can yell at you for your bad idea when Bob comes
Go
back.
ahead,
instead
yeah,
of
We
you
can
know
Bob.
what?
all
Go
yell at
ahead.
you is the thing.
Go ahead. Yeah, Bob. Yell at me for the bad idea now and get out of your systems.
Oh god, no! I'll do it twice. Fuck you! Get out my system. You think I'm tired of telling you how fucking thick you are?
I heard it completely wrong. I heard "fuck you, get out of my sister."
I'm an only child, you degenerate incel.
Yeah, but still, you fucking caught me off
Would
guard here.
explain a
Get
lot.
wrong.
Right, Bobby, just because you fuck your sisters doesn't mean everyone else does.
I'm not from fucking Alabama. I'm not American.
Sweet. Well. Wow.
I didn't spend my entire life learning how many dishwashers a fucking meteor crater is.
Now, how many dishwashers a meter crater is?
Yeah, they use dishwashers to measure meteor craters.
They don't.
They
That's
used
an
it. They did
interesting
once.
concept.
Meteor crater leaves like a dent in the earth that is like 40 dishwashers long. They published an article with that using dishwashers. They're willing to use anything except the metric system. I'm swearing to God.
I saw someone who was like, "Oh yeah, we've been to space and no one who uses the metric system has." NASA uses the metric system.
And
Yeah.
fun fact, because America refuses to use the metric system, they have to convert all the numbers, which actually resulted them in crashing like 1 or 2 satellites because they've measured it wrong. Because they
I
had
just
to.
love how like the Americans' argument for the imperial system is, "Oh my god, we've been to space and you haven't." Well, the people that got them, yeah, don't use the imperial system.
Like the only they have no reason to keep the metric system they're using, or like this system. I can't fucking remember Fahrenheit or shit.
Imperial.
I searched up, and their one leading argument currently on why they haven't changed is that they don't see a real reason to change the metric system. Even though they have crashed multiple satellites by, misinterpreting wrong numbers.
America is a case study on how to be retarded, and I'm convinced that it's a national experiment.
Brother, they're perfect subject of showing like just what just putting all of your power into one stat does, and that's war. They're protecting something they don't have.
Sorry, you said they put all the stats into war.
Basic at this point.
I introduced to you Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Bobby said that America is the perfect study if you put all your stats into one stat, that stat being war.
I mean, they have not nuclear power. They have so much nuclear power, but yet they're protecting shit.
Yeah, to be fair, I get what he means, but everyone rolls a nat 1 sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Bob,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Fucking door open.
Can I do a perception check to look for a shovel?
Shovel.
He's rolling something else.
It's gonna
You
go
can
grave
roll,
robbing.
Yeah, roll a perception for me to clean.
I'm going to be digging 2 graves.
Do any of us see the slug?
I thought that died.
I mean,
Yeah, but when
never
it
mind.
happen?
I find.
I will
Oh.
say
fi-
roll perceptions, and you can't use your passive.
Khalid finds a pickaxe.
Khalid,
Okay,
you look
roll
around
perceptions.
this town looking for a shovel, and you find the town's shovels, but they've all been burnt in the fire.
Hey, roll perception.
Also, Bob, quick question.
Give me
Oh, that was
perception.
just perception. Sorry. You're blind.
Ah!
No, you're,
Okay, so-
you're too busy sort of haunted by the bodies. On a 25, though. Oh, that's the insight. God, that's so confusing. No, you're unable to find a shovel, I'm afraid.
That's fair. In that case,
I'm
can
gonna
I-
guess no one sees the
Oh wait, I
Slugs
just rolled
then.
perception. My bad. Hold on.
Also,
sorry, I was a bit
Bob,
busy.
quick question.
Yeah.
does Storm have like a picture of Alfred, or does she have a picture of the sword she's looking for?
That's That's
Why are
kind
you
of up to
bending
you
look?
as
You
the
don't know
player,
what the
really.
DC is.
Because it would be just making things easier. Just like, have you seen this man, or like, have you seen this sword?
I'll allow it. That's funny.
What was the DC to see the slug?
22.
Okay.
No,
Oh
but
wait,
fucking
shit, wait, hold on. I thought, wait, hold on, can I make that a DA actually?
It's a tiny little thing that popped and turned into sludge.
Yeah, it's
That's
worth the ask.
fucking balloon. Death spasms, am I right?
CJ
Okay,
saw
yeah,
it. CJ saw it.
So did
I
Dusky.
saw what I see.
Well, the slug.
The slug.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
Dusky.
Oh god.
Dusky did.
Can I re-roll that?
If you wish. That would have been.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, does that affect me since there's no combat?
Yeah.
Yes, you
1
roll
minute.
every 6
Okay,
seconds.
Oh, never
You
mind.
do
then, never
10
mind,
on
re-roll.
Darla Stirs.
Reroll,
Do
reroll,
it.
reroll, reroll.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Your flamethrower becomes a +1 flamethrower.
It's broken.
And now
No,
deals
flamethrower
magic
that doesn't
damage.
work.
My man painted flames on the
Even
flamethrower.
better.
Does
There you go.
so
I've
Dusky
updated
and
it,
Dusky and CJ see the slug.
Thank
Okay.
you. I
Dusky and
appreciate
CJ have seen the slug.
Okay.
God damn, CG really. Almost really is
It's
holding
just
a
because I remember
match.
Tulia briefing everyone and all of our customers. Are they
Hmm.
really?
What are you doing then, Tim?
Leave.
Oh, Kaleem said leave.
And,
Yeah, in a bit.
no. I asked for leave.
Yes.
Liam, can you give me a hand with something?
Sorry, did you say Liam?
Yeah, Lee.
I see the
I said
slug, right?
I thought you were saying Liam
Liam.
again. Sorry.
Lee. Can you help me
Bob.
out with something?
With what?
I walk over to the Alba that's been currently crucified.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me get that down?
It's this one, by the way.
We're so Kaleem, we're eating the owlbear. Is that your suggestion?
No.
Good suggestion.
Only
Bob, I
if
Yeah.
can see. Bob, I can see the slug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
Well,
I
you
want to
could-
cut
you
down
could
the
see it,
Alba
it's
and
dead now.
investigate for any.
Oh wait, it's dead. Never mind.
Who keeps moving?
No,
the
we just got pushed into Dragonfire and
moving their
survived.
bloody token?
Fucking dusk.
Someone keeps resetting the goddamn stream because they're moving their token or something. Stop it. It moves the camera every time you do.
I'm not gonna be a narc, but that's game.
I'm asking Lee if he can give me a hand getting the owlbear down so I can investigate for
I'll come to you in a sec, Dusky.
any
Get
death
down.
marks.
Get
Okay.
down from there.
So Lee and Hakeem lift this.
I love
head.
how you're asking me instead of the guy that has the mech suit.
It's a fair point.
Nah, that's a good point. Yeah. CJ, Dwayne, can you help me
Yo.
out with the owlbear?
Yeah. Let's go and get this.
Mech suit lifts the body up, pats out the flames. Owlbear dumps into the snow. It does look recent. You can still make out the brown and black markings that designate it as Cornelius. This can't be over more than a day old. With that.
I'm just going to investigate body for any death marks.
On the Owlbear.
Wait,
Death mark?
You know, death marks.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Not applied
moves
to
on.
the Owlbear.
we
wait, Bob.
did-
Since when did bears get
Animals
given
don't
death
wear
marks?
death marks, mate.
Wait, Bob.
that's a-
Would
They're
Storm
a human thing.
would Storm
Okay.
recognize Cornelius, or were they like a thing that was purely
Storm
out
would
of?
know that a servant of her god has been violated.
All right.
Right? Like, this is like, to you, because owlbears are like the holy animals of Malg. This is, this is sacrilege. Storm's still a god, like a cleric, Yeah, no, Colin, little confusion. Only people wear death marks because our souls are intelligent enough to get lost. Essentially,
That's fair.
animals just sort of go into the shroud naturally. We're we can be stupid. So
We're too stubborn.
I'm sorry,
honestly,
why
it
is-
would be weirder if there were death marks on Cornelius. Oh my god, who moved their token?
Also, I'm sorry, but who cast?
Hey.
Why did the Fae cast Fireball?
Oh, but I thought the slug was still alive. I was gonna fireball.
Again, the slug gets pushed into Dragonfire. We hear Bob go, "It explodes, Dusky. It lives."
Fireball!
Irregardless, as you're doing that killing, Dusky, you move over to the slug.
Okay.
Dusky's been trying to say something.
I know.
He's been trying to kill something that's already dead, Bob.
No, yeah, I've been trying to keep my
Please
dad.
keep moving. Dusky,
So,
what are you doing?
okay, well, you see, I thought this slug was alive, so I was gonna fire, right?
Okay, you go to fireball it and you see that it is in fact very much popped. Has anyone ever put salt on a slug?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what it does to them.
Yeah.
It's I'm not
Cripples.
going to reveal my emotions towards that because that would make me out to be.
It's hot.
It's fucking funny. Just that.
Right, so how do I
Gameplay.
stop placing the template?
Just don't. Just right click and it should. That's it.
Say
Right click.
immortal.
Okay, cool.
Nice one. So,
Okay, we're good.
Dusky, you
Shut
do
up.
see this slimy, spindly creature popping and dying on the ground. It's kind of covered by the body of Dendagon, so the others don't see it. What you doing? As
It's-
Josh rightly said, Julia did warn you about these things. If this is indeed one of them.
Can I investigate it, I guess?
Yeah, no need to. What do you want to do? Because it's not like you don't know where it is, you know?
You've already rolled for it with the perception check. This is
Okay.
like you gain something.
It's
from
more,
the
I'm
roll.
asking, what do you want to do? I've not planned for, seeing this.
Oh.
So it's what do you want to do? What do you want to see? This is indefatigable proof of what Tuli has been saying.
I guess I'll just take a note of it. I know what it looks like now.
Fair enough.
I love how you have like proof of what Tuli has been saying and everyone disagrees with. And rather than sharing it with your class, you're like,
Oh.
alright, cool. Anyway.
It's just like how the government showed that aliens were real. Everyone was like, yeah, cool. Oh shit, aliens are real? Oh.
This is the equivalent. This is a creature of the lurker. Like
I
this is like actively proof of like Satan, of a
It's just
world.
like you have proof of everything and you go, cool. Anyway.
I don't know.
Who wants mac and cheese?
To be fair, yeah, you're not well educated on that technically. From a
I more meant it's proof of like the slugs
proof
that
of what
Tuli has
Thule,
gone
yeah.
on and on and on, and we're like,
Yeah, I don't know
can
that
I-
you haven't seen it though.
Can I ask Dwayne if his mech is able to, if his mech has any digging tools?
What is
How do I find
make
out?
a
I just want to
it's
say,
fi-
yeah.
there is an easy way to find out. Killy, make a perception check. It's DC 5.
Fail it, fail it, fail it, fail it.
I mean, we've been rolling like shit this
I
session,
really
so...
want him to pass because I want to know why the fuck he's so obsessed with digging.
So, on a 10, you look
For
at the mech,
lore.
and it's 2 giant cannons for hands. Doesn't look like it's going to be digging unless it just shoots the ground.
I really want to know why you're so
I
obsessed
think he
with
wants to,
digging.
do you want to, make a burial?
Yeah.
Killy?
Yeah, I was going to give it a proper burial.
You
Can I
will be
shoot
here
the
for
ground?
a very long time. This is a
That's
city's worth of people.
I thought he was just gonna grave rob people.
No. I'm not that disrespectful.
So
You're willing to shug 2 fully healing potions when everybody's like
Yes.
crippledly dying, but
Yes.
grave robbing is where you draw the line.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just a bit taken aback by the burial idea.
It's keen, but it's a nice thought. As this is sort of happening, Henry disappears.
Can we roll separate?
Genuinely. Yeah, no. A portal, storm portal, opens up behind Henry.
And
Oh,
is he
fuck.
snatched or is
Yep,
he?
a hand reaches through, a hand in a uniform very similar to Kaleem's, reaches through, grabs him by the collar, yanks him back through the portal, and then it closes.
I mean, you weren't kidding about him magically disappearing.
Anyone who's got a passive perception of 25 or higher?
I wonder
It's
who.
not yet.
Again,
Oh, I
Not
wonder who.
yet.
well, anyone can roll, but that's the DC.
I'm on a
I mean,
passive of 21.
I mean, I assume at least we see, like, the portal thing
You see
happening.
the portal, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, apparently I was looking in the wrong fucking direction.
It's hard to miss the giant portal opening and grabbing a map. It's
Well,
more,
That is a 25!
as
Well,
the
Storm is...
portal, as the portal closes and Henry is yeeted into the B team, you see a single feather fall from the portal from whoever grabbed him.
I just want to make it clear that wasn't me.
Looking at the feather, it is an owl feather, but it's not a snowy owl like Alfred. It is not a what type of owl is Storm again?
What kind of owl? I don't fucking know.
Oh, we had one set. It's an eagle owl feather.
Wait. Isn't that what Augustus was?
Not Augustus. The whole point of that was that Augustus wasn't any actual known
Yeah.
owl. He just
Wasn't he
looked like-
mimicking an eagle?
Hmm?
Didn't you say he was mimicking an eagle before?
No. So the whole point of that was saying that the Donaldsons, while they look like the birds, you can't actually identify them. They're not real creatures. They're monsters. That's what that was getting at. This is more.
Oh, okay.
This is more. It's an owl feather. It's not Alfred's, and it doesn't belong to Storm. It belongs to an eagle owl.
Interesting.
And it just sort of gently floats to the ground and lands on the snow.
I walk forwards and pick it up,
Oh,
and
Storm is absolutely a great grey owl. Sorry, just looked up some owl types. Absolutely a great grey owl.
Oh, I'm gonna search it up.
Look at the eyes. And it looks like it's wearing a mask, like Storm does. So it's fitting.
No one cared who I was.
Oh god, yeah.
Whereas this is the sort of grey and orange speckled eagle owl feather. Hunting, sort of out of the... what do you do, Ruben? Do you show it to anyone, or...?
I'm just going to stand there and look at it for a bit. If anyone wants to
I mean,
notice it,
I mean, wait.
I'll roll an insight.
I mean, I assume I don't see the feather because I rolled a fucking nat one.
Yeah,
I was
you
basically
don't.
looking up.
Tuli is the only one who's seen the feather. Also, Queen, please tell me you were joking.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not having another insight for no reason.
I'm joking.
I mean,
What?
if anything, Storm has used the portal, so she probably just looked the other direction, not noticing it.
Alright.
I think Rob's noticed a trend.
have.
That's I'm
D&D bingo.
No. That's not what it is.
I suggest
Oh, I'm
that
really past that number.
I suggest that we should possibly move on.
I agree. However, I want to know if Ruben hides the feather or not.
no, not particularly.
Sort of holding it up to the party, showing it.
Oh.
Someone did just get kidnapped
I mean-
in front of you. Henry has just like this 50-year-old man's just been yeeted through a portal.
All right, question then: if she's showing to the party, can I do an investigation check on the feather?
You don't need to.
Ah, cool.
Yes, Josh, I figured.
Yeah, okay.
You
I just
don't
wanted to
need
check, you know.
because Wobby, you would recognize Malk's daughter's feathers anywhere.
Yep.
Eagle
Oh, he was
owls-
just collecting. Okay.
Eagle owls definitely geeky.
GG.
GG, how you say it? Your
GG, no re.
GG.
GG easy. However,
Basically.
the arm that came through the portal to grab Henry was definitely not a 14-year-old girl.
I mean, I don't know. Have you seen her working out?
No, it was wearing a different. It was wearing a uniform similar to Hakeem's, and much more physically powerful.
Okay, I mean, the uniform is kind of that giveaway today, isn't GG?
Or it's Marv himself in disguise.
The feather is in fact Gigi's, but whoever grabbed Hakim isn't.
Interesting.
That being said, you're all being watched.
Oh. Oh.
Perception!
Well, some of those perceptions were for this.
Oh, fuck.
As you are looking around, Ruben,
Yeah.
you see a figure standing on a hill, watching you all.
It's probably the Storm Dragon.
Not the Storm Dragon.
That doesn't look like the Storm Dragon's
Julia
token to me.
recognizes them.
Oh wait, I wasn't looking at Thingy.
It's seeing people you used to know. Especially Grimgrin.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
He's a couple of miles away, on top of a hill, dressed in rags. And it's weird, because she's got like a shadow stretching out in front of her that looks like a...
Ah.
And as Tulia locks eyes with her, even though you're miles away, you know you're looking into each other's eyes. She smiles and raises a hand to wave, and her shadow, which sort of splits into three, does so, but it's different hands. It doesn't quite match. And one shadow waves merrily, one sort of does like the Queen's wave, and the last one just holds its hand stationary.
That's the Baba Yaga for you.
And then in a flurry of snow, a crackle of lightning, you disappear. However, Tulia, I hate to say this because Kaleem's about to get an absolute raging semi. Tulia, make an insight check.
Right, I think when he said ban the word insight, or Kaleem is gonna run out of pump.
That's a 4 on my insight.
You have no idea what she was looking at. For a moment, she wasn't looking at you and she was looking at something else, but you don't know what.
How fun.
Someone else in the party has her attention now, boy.
That can be assumed.
Yeah.
Do an insight.
No.
Really feels
You didn't
rejected.
do
It's not the first. Oh my god. Right.
That's everything for here. What do you want to do? Oh shit, that actually isn't anything here. I have to ask. Continuing on through the Gallant mountainside, the party see a tall white creature following them from a distance. That's fine, you beat that DC, so you see who it actually was. If chased, it departs. Of course, do you wish to chase Baba Yaga? I mean Grimgrin.
No,
I mean,
no.
at this point, fuck yeah.
Well, Tulia's the only one that
we
saw
are
it.
going on a tangent.
Right, Ruben's the only one that saw it, so Ruben's the only one that gets to make that decision.
It's true.
I'm good.
Alright, I'll just sort of stick it up the road and see what happens at some point.
We could use caught up. I have portals.
It's true.
Yeah,
could
you're right, you do.
actually.
You didn't see it.
Anyway,
I will actually offer that for the sake of openness. Ruben, if you want to literally just portal to the top of the mountainside that she was on, you could. Even if you were just to look. Technically that's doable, and I hate it.
Fuck it, yeah. Let's.
Alright, let me just burn a portal slot, baby.
God.
Alright, burn that portal slot when you can, Wobby. There you go.
Did so.
You sort of point this out, and Wobby, you look up and you see this figure turn and move down the mountainside. Looking at the feather, could have been her. And so you throw your hand and rip open one of the ley lines, ripping a 5-foot portal in the air in front of you. You see it open on the top of the mountain as well. And looking through it, you see the top of the mountain is like a flat plateau. And sat, squat in the center of that plateau, is a hut with chicken legs.
Oh. Wow.
You can, what do you want to do?
Order a fucking bargain bucket.
Alright, Tulia, what is this?
Sorry, that took me a second. I'm playing as KFC today.
I am the Colonel. And here comes my cup.
So Tuli, do you know anything of this chicken hut? Because I really want to go explore it. If I'm gonna be honest here.
How long do your portals are indefinite, aren't they?
Yeah,
God.
until I close them or I
Because
disengage
it's not
combat
a
or some
time
shit.
thing. You're literally ripping holes in the fabric of reality.
Yeah, yeah, rip hole and then just portal is
Which I'm
there.
pretty sure is the plot of the subtle knife. But anyway, carry on.
Well, this is certainly interesting. We could investigate it, but I don't know how well that would end for us.
It's a quick in and out. 5 minutes. What could go wrong?
I mean,
Good.
Bob.
Oh, shut up! Shut the hell up! I know that is not what is happening if we go in there.
oh come on, it's just a hut. I have
Actually,
portals.
no,
We can
you
just
know what?
portal out.
You know what? Bob, if you're so convinced it's a quick in and out 5-minute job,
Encounter.
if we go and it is more than 5 minutes, I'm not paying for this session.
You know what? Deal.
I'm down to go, and I'm setting a stopwatch from the second we walk through that portal.
All right.
I-
It's gonna be Snapfire D&D. We're gonna pace this shit, Josh. All right. But
I
taking
will-
the lead.
I will. No, because I didn't see it.
Okay.
But I'm still setting the timer.
Okay. Deal.
Tulio,
My phone brightness is too high.
All right, Bobby.
So-
To Ruben, do you go through? Rippling
Fuck
portal in the sky in front of you. Wind howling, snow blizzarding. Hut. What are we doing? Hey,
Fuck
player
it.
indecisiveness does not count towards the timer.
No. It's Bob. It's not started yet. Look,
Very good. Very good.
it's still there. It's still there.
Very
I
good.
will be. I will be fair. I'm not a cunt
Good.
sometimes.
Let's go in. Why the fuck not? This could only go well.
The party pushing their way through the portal with the mech running to try and get up the side of the mountain.
Yeah, 'cause
You
can't
move
fit.
towards this hut. It is on all sides the top of this rocky plateau. Frozen ice, howling snow. Who wants to knock on the door?
I mean, I have the knock spell,
Do it if you want. That'll open the door for you.
and also it will be very fucking audible.
Yeah, it will be. Knock. You knock the door. There's a like the arcane
Knock
lock.
the door if it
crackling.
hinges.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Um,
God.
No, it's-
The
I
door
can't re-roll
begins to open. A small kobold goes "Not today!" and slams the door back shut.
A cobot. Oh, it's Clitlick.
Oh, no.
Do I recognize said kobold?
You do not.
Okay.
The
It's a
fuck was that?
Bob is fucking with us.
Bob is indeed fucking with you. You get the feeling that spells do not affect the hut.
I mean, I just want to make a big knock.
Fireball.
There is to describe the hut. It's a simple wooden hut. Somehow it feels bigger than it is when it's just like a singular room. There is an arched door of Norman-like arch design with a singular knocker in the center, and I don't mean a singular breast. I mean like a door knocker, and a knob on the side of the door as well. And I don't mean a penis. I mean
Oh,
a door
Well-
knob.
Well, if we want to find out what's inside, why don't I just shoot it?
You can shoot it if you want.
God.
I mean,
Then
it
again,
makes-
there may not be a hut left to go inside
That is
if I do.
entirely
so-
your call. What you want to
Yes, but there will also be a Grimgrim just standing cutlass like, oh fuck. I say roll for it.
I
Roll
don't
for
know
it.
much about Grimgrim, but I
What
don't think
one
I'd
do I
wanna
need
piss
to
them
roll
off.
to do this?
Oh no, just like roll. It's what all of us do. We can't decide. We roll like a d6. If it's odd to do it, even
so
don't.
hang on, we're on a timer, so Josh, no interrupting. Go on to the combat stat on your mech, CJ. So click on your mech, and then click the cross swords on the left. That will load up a little set of options at the bottom. Tell me when you've got that.
Hold on.
Gosh, this does not count.
I'm confused now.
I paused it.
Oh, perfect.
Technical difficulties
Oh,
don't
no,
count
exit
towards
out,
the
exit out
timer.
of your character sheet. Exit out of your character sheet. Yep, close. Click on your mech, the icon,
Oh,
and now click the cross. No, just the once, just so you've got it selected. Now click the cross swords on the left. There you go. So that is your combat HUD. I set this all up. So that is your gun. So now click on the targeter underneath your selection panel. So you see where the cross swords are, 2 up from that. Click that, and then click on the HUD. That's your target. And then you go back to, well, you don't need to change anything, but yep, now you click the gun. Don't bother consuming usage because your gun has infinite shots, but such is life. Usability. Okay. And that should roll it. What the fuck?
Baba
Oh,
Yaga
click
had a
attack.
reaction.
No,
Oh.
click attack and then normal. And that will fire a shot at the hut for you. So that's how you do combat. So, it's very much fitting with the dwarven theme of Gimli, what are we waiting for? Smashes it with the axe. The dwarf in the mech, well, what are we waiting for? Fires the lightning bolt. Hits the hut charges, and then the lightning bolt just hits the sky and flares. Hut is completely unharmed.
that was worth a shot.
I walk up and knock on the front door.
You go to
Like
knock
a
on the front
civilized
door.
human being.
There is no response. But as you sort of go to reach for the door handle, make me a wisdom saving throw. Actually, no,
Okay.
Sanity?
no, you're completely fine. The door just doesn't open.
Oh, okay.
You get the feeling you might need to be more powerful. For a door
Uh-huh.
like this.
Could I try to open it?
Yeah, sure. Bobby,
Yep.
you go up to the door, you place your hand on the handle, and time pauses and ripples out around you. And you hear, "This one's got potential." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh
Oh
god.
no, sanity saving throw.
We love sanity or sorcerer.
Yeah, true. Actually, you're good at these.
Sanity. Ability check or saving throw? You said
Saving throw.
saving throw. Oh, my one decent roll for today's session.
Just passes. On
Woo!
27,
Oh.
DC 25.
Woohoo!
You feel something start to get taken from you, and you pull your hand away from the door, and lingering in your mind, you just hear, and that is the encounter pause time.
Too late. It's going off, Bob.
I said before I heard that beeping. That is, I'm in time.
Timer was already beeping. Timer was beeping, but I put it on my fan so you could
Bullshit.
finish the
Bullshit.
encounter.
The
You can
fucking
see.
bitch is taking forever.
You can see. Hey, I paused it while he was doing you going through the combat
reason
HUD.
this shouldn't have taken long is because there's literally no way you guys can go in the hut right now. This is
Yeah.
like too high level for your MMO area, you know?
Bob, the timer was beeping when I moved it away from my bike so that you could finish the encounter, because I'm not a prick and I'll let you finish your things.
It's fine, I'm only messing. I do not care.
I don't care about the money anymore.
I wanted Subway.
I was not paying for rent today.
Not with money.
With favours.
If anyone else wants to try and open the door, you can.
Bob, the house is still there, right?
I mean, we'd have to be on the house to open it, you know?
Oh yeah, you guys are just stood in front of the house with a portal behind you.
I will
Right.
just gently knock on the door and ask
Nothing-
if I can come in and say hello.
Nothing happens.
Since we're all doing it for now,
You
I'm
go
gonna
to
say, I
knock
feel
on
like
the door.
everyone's gonna try.
Dusky, you go to knock on the door with the knocker, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
To say I wrote about it, oh frame!
From this information, you can assume it's spellcasters it's interested in.
Wait, hold on, so not sanity, wisdom.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so
sanity.
I will try it for the sake of everyone trying it, but I have a suspicious feeling I know what I'm gonna get.
Hold on.
Bend luck, okay, don't roll a 1.
And
God,
then,
you guys are OP.
was it DC 24?
25.
25. Okay, slash 1d4.
Come on, give me your spells.
No, fuck off. My spells.
On a failure, I absorb a spell slot, and you permanently forget a spell.
I swear to God, if you took away my fucking
You
portals,
stole
It
that.
potentially could have
Wait.
taken your portals from you.
God
So-
damn it.
I'm gonna presume that I would get no response.
Yeah, no response for me. Yeah.
Bob would have
That's the-
taken away my goddamn
You-
whole person.
Knock on the door, and very quietly you just hear, "Not yet, dear. Speak to you." The door remains unopening.
I can't
Well
believe
done.
I can't believe I actually managed to open it first. I'm like close to
Right, Bob was fucking with us. It don't count.
Yeah.
Brother,
Looks
I
like
got-
he's dead and buried. Well, no, not buried, but dead.
Brother, I got
did.
cockblicked by clit lick. There's a pruny woman in there.
You know what's really weird? That here in
What?
the far north of Mensolum, the sun Aarus, the blue sun, for those of you who can't do a fucking crossword,
Dusky.
Oh, I did it.
most of Dusky's errors on the crossword were spelling errors.
Hey, I was playing games when you sent it. Leave me alone.
He never really sets in the sky. He's always kind of on the lookout for his mother, Celine. So it's weird that it's suddenly become nighttime.
Oh no. Oh no.
Keep an eye out for Selena.
That's just it. That's the moon, Celine.
That's just the mood, mate.
I'm gonna do a Sokka.
This isn't
fucking do it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
hi,
you know,
Mal.
you-
That's the wrong map. My apologies.
Oh,
Hey,
are we gonna
man.
battle on his beard?
On the upside, you now get to see who left the feather. That's
Yeah.
the-
Hey, we saw it before.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and we
I
lost someone.
cast this integrity
There's
on
Flavia.
Kiki.
Oh, bye, Flavia. Miss you already.
Boy.
Miss you already. It's under a letter.
Katie, say we miss Flavia. You know it's happening.
I just turn and leave.
Yeah, no, it is strange. So,
Anyway.
I need stealth checks from you all if we're not going to worry about that.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say we just
We just leave it.
Stealth checks, baby.
stealth checks, I guess. Baby, let's go.
How
mean, I
long has
have-
it been? Is my sneaky
Ooh,
still
look at
up?
that.
Or do I have to?
Oh, sorry, we're still on fucking Mauk. Hang on. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm on a
really?
different map.
I just
Hell yeah,
really
20.
that stuff.
I rolled an 11. I got a 20.
You got a dirty 20. Dwayne got a 7. Hakeem got a dirty 20, and I got a 15.
And Julie got a nat 1.
Two of the. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Also, Bob, I just want to point out
the
that
assassin.
Bob, I just want to point out on the party token,
The epitome of
Storm is
stealth.
not there.
Good.
Storm
He
is
knows. He said the other day that he forgot to put stop on it.
Yeah, but he made another one. He made another token, but Storm is
Small
not
thing,
this-
I know that CJ's got to go. So cheers for joining, mate, as always. And do feel free to head off if you need to, bud.
Thanks. Till next time.
In a bit, bud.
See you, man.
Bye.
Okay. So we won't take CJ's stealth check into account, which hilariously does mean this is a pass.
You got a nat 1. What?
We
Wait.
passed because CJ left. Let's
which
go, baby.
negates one fail, which means it's 3 passes, 2 fails for CJ.
CJ is the goat. The goat.
Yeah.
Oh dear. He always leaves just
Do the
as
bingo
CJ
board.
CJ always leaves just as shit's about to get spicy.
Good to know. Shit's about to get spicy.
Hey, my man is just white. He can't handle spice.
That
Wait,
sounds
what?
so bad, Josh. Just saying it.
He'll get the context if he asks.
I just think that seems a bit me.
I looked at. Oh,
Yeah, go on,
I'm
Clint,
guessing
please,
we're
go.
just moving on.
Yeah, you're moving on with stealth checks.
Mhm.
No one looked up,
Yeah.
and it's day again.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Do we go back to the town then?
Up to you guys. What do you want to do?
When we said we were going back to the town, I mean, do we make it?
Yeah, you're all good.
Yeah, okay, sweet. What was the town called again? I forgot.
Core?
Zylak Owlak.
Random kaijushin words.
In English, please.
Yeah, can we have the translation, please?
I can get you the translation. It's called Zylak Alran. Which
On
I
this
will-
episode of Bob's Talons,
Okay,
it named the keyboard smash.
It is not keyboard smash. It is actually an entire fucking language that I've designed. Screw you, get
Yeah,
good.
keyboard
Yeah.
That's
smash.
also about the Welsh.
Right,
Yeah,
okay,
I-
so let's face it. Bob didn't design the name with keyboard smash, he designed the fucking alphabet with keyboard smash.
No, they're all designed, and I will stress this. The Kaijos language is speakable, because yes, it looks weird, but it's all designed for what an animal that doesn't have, like, lips would be able to make. All of the language is like, it's all guttural noises because they can't make soft sounds.
I wasn't aware that Bob was going to be giving me heart when speaking a language, but yeah.
So we're
Zylak-
speaking German.
I will stress, just before Kalim goes, I will say Zylak means great stronghold or safe room. Alran means allow, tolerate, or enter. So it means the great stronghold of those we allow to enter.
Spell it?
It's on the screen, dickhead.
Oh, it's that one. The
Alright, so is that a X or a S?
Both.
it's both.
Anyway, so as you guys are returning back to the party, or to the you're sort of halfway there. What's Kalim doing?
I'm just gonna ask Arnold how far is the base location.
He sort of looks at you, leans in. Elos Pass. We camp out here to raid the trade from Ankahol to Zylak Alran. We have an entire network of caverns in the mountainside. Ammonium caves, old mining operations, stuff like that. We've even got
Okay.
people down at Starfall, the Harmonium Peaks. I think we've got a base underneath the Plunge. All this sort of thing.
I did not hear plunge.
I also happen to invade the Clunge.
Yep.
And then, you know, the door reopens. And so do I! It closes.
So wait, the fucking hut is following us?
I think we should hasten our pace.
Let go.
I agree.
This fucking rat.
Alright, what do you want to do? You are now climbing up the sides of the mountains towards Elof Pass. Do you want to stealth it, and you will have to make 2 rolls, or pace it and only make 1?
I can fly.
Good for you, Kalim.
Good for you, I guess.
You're welcome
Yeah.
to fly.
I want to ask, why can he fly?
So he has
Psionic.
psychic flying.
Oh, so he
Huh?
literally just picks himself up with his brain.
Can I use
Basically,
psionic leap actually, which lets me jump? I think. Let me just double check.
A man took lifting his ego to another level.
Wobby, do you still have portals? Just
Uh,
need to know, just in case.
I think I should have some portals left.
Great, okay.
I cannot make small portals anymore. I can only make big ones.
Nice.
Nice.
You know what? I'll play it safe for now and just climb normally.
Okay. So what's
can't
everyone
check it.
doing then? What's the decision? Fast and risky, or slow and steady?
like slow
No,
and steady.
climb. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, yes.
I like slow and steady.
That will be slow and steady.
Yep, I'm good with that.
So wait, stealth checks then?
Everyone make me a stealth check, yeah?
Yippee!
Do
Oh,
we still
baby.
have pass without a trace on?
How long does Pass Without a Trace last, Ruben?
Like 10
Only
minutes.
an
isn't it?
hour. It's an hour long. It's an hour long spell.
Then I will say for these checks you'll need a new one. An hour's definitely passed in this time of travel.
Okay. That's fine. I can do another if we want.
Five is gross.
I say just in case.
Hey, it's actually uploading our broadcasts now. Nice.
Oh my god, it's working. Let's go.
The first that 20 off the section.
Troll 20 coming in from Josh.
Good job, Josh. I got a one on the bingo board.
Let's go.
Yeah, add on
Whoever
to the
wins D&D bingo doesn't have to pay for tonight's session.
Because me and Dave have the same board, and Logan's got a different one.
We all have the
I've
same.
got a different board. No, I've made my own version of the board.
Photoshop and moved it round.
We'll make a universal D&D board at some point for us all.
What we need to do is keep the same prompts, but like when Dusky's sending it out to everyone, he randomizes it. Everyone has a different.
I think we need to add a prompt for Kaleem rolls an insight check. Absolutely, to be a
Yeah, I was
prompt on
just
there.
being.
I was just thinking it should just be a counter. Because honestly, I don't know what we'd take off.
Let me have a look. Actually,
So,
I've not seen the
nat
board.
20, of course, gives you 2 successes. You just need to roll a little private perception check.
I'm
you
close
not-
to 2 bingos right now.
I'm
close to
close to like 5. No, I'm
You're
close to.
And unless we
Gentlemen.
actively count the silvery barbsing of the box of doom.
No.
but-
Gentlemen, it doesn't fucking matter. As you climb up the mountainside, you are reaching the peak. You're literally climbing almost semi-vertical up the side of this mountain. As you climb, that darkness falls over you again. It turns to nighttime again. But this time you're looking up because you're climbing up the side of a mountain.
Oh
And
my
you
god, it
see
didn't turn
coming
tonight.
over
The
the
sun just
top.
got blocked out.
You see coming over the top of the mountain his 3 heads looming down
Ah,
at you,
shit.
climbing
Portals,
down the
portals.
mountainside,
Portals.
having just rolled a nat 20 on his perception check, which I've revealed in chat for you,
How does one silvery bar?
is Carthrax the Red Ruination.
So Bob's
And as
result.
he lumbers down the mountainside, this huge 3-headed Dracahydra, we're talking triple the size of any other dragon you've seen. He is the mountainside.
So when Bob said our characters are so overpowered, I guess his response was just to kill us off in session 2.
He looks down. It was an opposed perception stealth check. On a failure, he lands. He looks and he goes, Beric, you come to replace my kingdom. And then one of the other heads twists and looks at you. But our kingdom, and the 3rd head looks up, is already kingdom come. And he leaps, spreads his wings, and I need a post-athletics check. It is a chase.
Oh, God.
Portals can be used to give you all advantage, but you have to
Well,
burn
they-
the spell slot because he can fly faster than you can put the portals down.
I mean, fair enough. I don't think I even have enough portals for this.
Guys, we're dying in session 2. Well, you guys are, I can't
Arnold
die.
immediately sprints and starts screaming and goes, into the mountainside, into the caves.
Alright, Bobby, are you using the portals?
Yeah, I'm just trying to locate them in my fucking spell book, because, you know, I can't.
Bob, do we then
Oh,
roll with advantage?
bye,
Like,
guys.
roll
Right,
with the portals?
Nat 20,
Bye.
If Bobby
and
uses
20
portals, no, that nat 20 might not be enough.
and that 20 and a dirty 26.
Alright, let's roll what he gets.
Ruben, I've just. Oh my god.
Alright,
Bobby,
so-
Well, the
Yeah,
nat 20
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
actually technically pass.
There we go.
Alright, so
Use
What's
the-
the
He rolled
DC?
low. He rolled so low.
What was the DC?
He rolled so low. His passive is 23.
So, so I passed the
we
DC
get
anyway.
advantage. We get advantage because
You do because
Bobby
of
is using
portals.
portals. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, I got a 17. What do I get on another one?
And we have
Another
no
s-
need to roll advantage.
Bruh. I got.
so
Okay, I'm
Kaleem
going with
fails.
17.
Storm fails.
Ah, no.
Do I need to
fuck?
roll
What?
with advantage because I've already passed the DC?
It's fine, yeah, you passed.
Wait, what was
I-
the
I
fucking
rolled
The
DC?
DC is 19 because he rolled a 9 on his athletics check. He rolled
Bruh.
terribly.
Wait, 19, right?
Tulia, Kaleem, and Storm all fail. I need you.
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
wait.
I need
wait,
you.
why am I-
uh,
Go on, what?
Why am I climbing
Can
down
I
mountain? I
use,
can just fly.
Yeah. Well, flying will help. As you're all buried underneath snow, I need Storm, Tulia, and Wobby to make Constitution saving throws.
I don't think Ruben's rolled with advantage. He's just rolled flat.
Oh yeah, Ruben, roll
nope.
once more.
Roll a
You're all,
d20.
this is to represent you all diving through the portal.
Ruben, roll a flat d20.
Brother, I missed
Oh,
my
it's
own
not
portal.
That just passes, Tulia. It's not that you
Why
miss.
did you roll con?
It's
I guess
I
I
asked for
Oh,
con.
just-
I asked for con
Oh,
as well.
okay.
From Tulia passes. Kilim, I need a con from you as well, please.
Can I use the mage hand to try and,
Mage
not
hand
get-
is not strong. Just what are you thinking? Because Mage hand is really weak. You've Big B's hand for like strong stuff.
true, but gets to rise get mage hand as a.
Yeah, which is like the force. What are you thinking?
Am I allowed to try and divert some of the snow enough that I can lower the DC?
Considering that it's an avalanche coming towards you, and you're essentially trying to swat at it, because Mage Hand is like a hand, right? It's like you're
it's like a.
I don't think you'd be able to do enough to be able to deter the avalanche. If you want a reaction, I can give you one, but Mage Hand isn't the way to go, because essentially you're like there'll be a spray of snow, but it's not like a Big B's hand in front of you to block it.
Okay.
You know?
Alright then.
It is a
can I use my?
cantrip.
Alright then. In this case then, can I use my grapple gun?
What for?
Grapple onto the side of the mountain so I don't fall off.
To like not be knocked down. Roll me a flat
Listen-
luck check.
Isn't the mountain totally falling? Like, wouldn't
Is that like a
it still
D20
get
roll?
knocked by the
Just a flat
avalanche?
20, yeah, just a flat D20.
Yeah, that.
If you roll a nat 1, you grapple onto Carthrax.
How about nothing that?
About that 20.
You reach down, you see like stone and rock which won't get caught in the snow, and you fire the grapple gun and it impales into the stone. You hit it, and you reach out and grab Storm, and the two of you lock eyes for a second as the snow over the top of you. Everyone else in the party leaps through the portal as it snaps shut. Lee, Tulia, Faye. You are out of this fight. Wobby, where did you open that portal to?
Well, anywhere I could see, so it would either be at the bottom of the mountain, or the closest bottom I can't make it, or to some nearby cave if I could see one.
Hey, arriving on like a icy plateau, Arnold, Lee, Tulia, and Faye tumble through the portal as it snaps shut behind them. Snow cakes them as the avalanche reaches it. Arnold sort of looks and goes, "She got us to the right place." And you can see you're on like this frozen lake in the center of the mountains, because the mountains are all different peaks and they vary. And there is a frozen waterfall. You can see at the top of the mountain, Carthrax, wings spread, heads twisting. One head turns and looks down at you. And Ruben, you've never seen a dragon smile. But it twists in the air, lands. I smell dawn and eons past. I need stealth checks from Kalim and Wobby, please.
I smell
Question.
pennies.
Okay, question, Bob, because I do have one more portal.
You are in the snow. There is no way you could open it that wouldn't drown you in snow.
Alright, fair enough.
See what I mean? Like there needs to be a practical.
If you're like opening it underwater, you open it and you're just gonna drown.
Okay, I thought we were like still in like the midst of it.
No, you are at the bottom of an avalanche right now. You're
Okay,
making
so wait,
stealth checks as Carthrax roots around to find you.
Alright. Bet.
Okay.
Shit. 17, that is not good.
Oh, baby!
What the
Wow, we're
fuck?
really good at rolling that 20s against Carthrax. Huh.
I used to roll shit.
only good against Carthrax.
I've just been rolling shit this entire session. When I think I
Oh,
rolled good, it's actually bad.
Bob,
Yeah, the one time you
why is
rolled
my token not
decently.
next to
The one time I rolled decent, it was a 28 against the fucking doorknob.
Oh,
The one thing I can beat.
Kaleem only just passes with that naturally.
Oh fuck.
What was the
Hakeem.
DC? 27?
Yeah, because
Mhm.
remember, there's no such thing as a critical on skill checks. So Carfax got a 27. This huge three-headed dragon. Why is this zooming out so much? It's so annoying. It's lumbering, digging through the mountainside. Hakeem, you sense his mind, and you feel it coming, and you... Three heads, one psyche. Still one creature, even though it's got multiple minds, multiple perceptions. And you reach in, and as the snow is peeled back from you, as you get soaked, as Carthrax's flame breath melts the snow, you just shift his mind. And he doesn't quite look at where you are. Just a little bit of a psychic nudge away from yourself. It's not invisibility, it's just not wanting to be noticed. Like that episode of Doctor Who with Martha Jones, you know, with the necklaces.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of David Tennant's best episodes. Fight me. Storm
I won't
is
disagree.
not so lucky.
Storm
Bobby.
got sold out.
Yeah.
The snow is melted around you. You are on your back. Your metal bronze mask is pushed to one side, revealing your face underneath, half of it. This huge winged Kajia Shen, armored lizard god, leans in, two of his heads on alert like periscopes, but the main head, the center head, pushes into you. You are the size of one of his teeth.
Oh boy.
You smell like starlight. And he reaches to pick you up. Obviously, he's got 6 limbs, his wings, his back legs, his front 2 hands. All Kaija Shen have like frontal hands designed for killing other Kaija Shen. For example, Kaleem's in the Dragon campaign are like rotting cut tentacles that could decay things. Carthrax, you realise, is a runt. He's defective. Because his full limbs, designed to kill other dragons, are tiny little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. But they're still huge in comparison to you. And he reaches down and starts to pick Storm up. What are we doing?
I have an idea,
Yo.
but I need to double check the spell.
Yo, what are you thinking?
I have a spell called Mage Hand.
Yes. It is a
Yes, we know.
Um,
You've tried to use
It's a
it 4
cantrip.
times
Yep.
today.
I'm really interested in how
I
it's gonna
can
work.
pick stuff up that are £10 or less,
Storm
and
is
it can
going to
be
be higher than-
30,
Okay.
and it can be 30 feet away from me.
Yes.
Am I allowed to, quote unquote, use my Mage Hand, to throw a rock in, have the Mage Hand
You could
appear
use it to
here?
throw a rock, certainly.
You want a decoy,
at
basically.
Carfax.
You
So
want
he
to try and
goes around-
distract
You don't want a
Carfax.
decoy, you want to hit him in the head.
Can I just interfere with one thing here that I think I may be able to do?
Okay,
Go
well, tell
ahead,
me, you
Ashman.
guys aren't aware of each other's intentions, so what?
Yeah,
so
but,
as Kaleem does this, what is Wobby? What are you thinking?
Dimension door.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
those two. Well, you guys don't know what each other are doing. Wobby,
Mhm.
please dimension door.
This is my last. Then I only have level 1 spell
Oh.
slots.
Oh, wow.
Now, the
Hell
wording
yes.
on dimension door. I need to check.
You can teleport your current location to any other spot within range. You arrive exactly
Okay,
spot
it is a
desired.
teleport. It's not open a gateway.
No,
Because
it's
if
just
it was open, you would have to walk through it, and you are currently grappled.
Yeah. So
Kaleem, make a dexterity ability check for me.
Okay.
And Wobby,
I will
while
save
he's
you.
doing that,
Nah, fuck, I'm out of her.
while he's doing that, Wobby,
yeah.
where are you dimensioning door to? This is meant to be
Okay.
a chase scene, but it's just got so intense.
All right, so for that I gotta ask, what can I actually see? Because I can only dimension to where I can see.
Far below you, about 4 miles away, which is Keen, you could see the plateau where the rest of the party are.
Wait, how far was that? 4 miles?
It's quite far. It's like an indent in the mountainside.
So wait, how far does 500 feet get me?
I'll say you can get most of the way there. Obviously, it's not 4 miles. I appreciate that, but it's most of the way there.
Because if I could see them, I would. My thought would be to run towards them.
Okay, we'll say that you dimension door to the party then. Kaleem, on a 10, Mage Hand goes out. You grab some pebbles. Psionics. You're maintaining that concentration on Carthrax. You sling the pebbles, whistle through the air as Storm crosses her arms and a square flash of light appears beneath her and she drops into the ground. Tulia, Lee, technically Dwayne, and Faye, above you a rectangular ribbon opens and Faye just, Storm just drops onto the ground, landing on her back. Kaleem, pebbles patter against Carthrax's face as the dimension door closes. Starts smelling the air. Make me another stealth check.
You really need to not.
Oh, this is not gonna. Yep, this might be the first death of this campaign.
Jesus, it might be.
I'm assuming I can't silvery bar. I'm assuming.
What's the range on it?
I'm pretty sure it's like 60 feet.
No.
Oh, is there anything I can give myself advantage on this?
Nat 20.
So I have a question. On the bingo card, it says Kaleem nearly dies. What happens if he actually dies?
I think that counts as a near-death experience. Because he's so...
Not funny.
a little funny.
Very funny.
Oh, I hate you
That's a
fuckers.
nat
Fuck.
1. Oh my
No.
god.
This is why.
Okay, well, I'm taking it off now. Fuck you. Kaleem always dies.
I'm
do
just
you
gonna
reckon I
dash.
As you... Did you say you dash?
Yeah, I'm going psionic fly. I'm flying. I'm dashing upwards.
What's
you
your
dash
movement?
into the
What's your
direction you
movement
wanted to
speed?
put before.
What's your fly speed?
60.
You skyrocket into the air as he sees you. You... The ground, snow. You soar into the sky, 60 feet. Carthrax. Oh, I love a hunt. Wings open, 80-foot fly speed. Woof. Takes off, easily catching you. The heads start snapping at your feet as you keep soaring into the sky. Wind, rain, blizzard and hail starts lashing against your eyes. You get a flurry of heat that melts the ice that was forming in your tear ducts as Carthrax overtakes you. You look up as he blots out the sun. He twists and dives towards you. He has an 80-foot fly speed. He's much quicker.
I have an idea.
What are you doing?
I
He's bombing towards you like playing a game of chicken.
I have an oil flask.
Okay.
And a tinder box.
Okay.
Am I allowed to make a puff of smoke to just use as a distraction to dive underneath him and get away?
Make a deception check. That's quite clever. I do quite like that. Make a deception, and depending on what your roll is, it will be a stealth check. See?
That's her.
Oh,
Nope.
No. So
That's
Really?
on
that's
Do you want-
going
do you want
to be
some-
that's going to be a DC 20 stealth check.
That's fine. I'm not very good at deceiving people.
That's fair.
Look over there.
Hey, Kaleem, do you want some bravado for your ideas?
How about you
We
fucking
already have
shut up and
Kaleem
let me
comes up
do
with a
this?
bad.
I'm not.
We already have Kaleem does a bad idea ticked off, so it can't get any worse.
I don't know if this is a bad idea. The whole just
No,
distract
no. This
him
one's
until you
a good
die
idea.
Isn't a terrible shout.
This one's a really good idea. But I'm just saying, you can't get worse.
Wait, Bob, can I use my action search?
Yeah, I'll allow
Okay,
it. It's technically like a bonus action. I'll allow it.
Come on, baby.
Very nice. As Carthrax bombs towards Hakim flying up, it is like a avatar of death. Where Carthrax goes, you can see the ley lines, you can see the splintering of reality. These wings that are so huge they can encompass armies drip with magma. You reach into your coat, throwing a gas cloud in front of you, and dive towards the sound. You see Carthrax's head snap into the cloud and DC 27 stealth check. One more perception from Carthrax. It's a 20. And 3 pillars of fire scorch the sky as he just burns the sky in anger. As landing next to the party, Hakim descends, his form emerging out of smoke. Carthrax. And he starts diving. I'll put you on the map.
Run. I just like start walking and then I just immediately run.
For fuck's sake, Liam, I wanted the bingo.
I mean, we can get the bingo for someone else, Daddy.
No, because it's specifically Kaleem dies.
Oh, fuck.
Dusky, I need you to use silvery barbs at some point.
I'm not metagaming fucking bingo.
No, regardless,
I
we
mean,
are in the middle of the chase here. As you guys, as Hakim lands, here is the party. Carthrax is diving. You have 1 turn before he gets added to this map. You need to get into the Storm Dragon's lair.
How far is it?
It's at the top of that waterfall.
I'm gonna still fly as fast as I can.
Alright.
Wait, hold the phone. Didn't Bobby have another portal?
No, I used my last one.
No,
Okay,
you
he
said
wants to
you were,
come
no,
with
because you
me.
were inside the avalanche and said you have a portal and
Yeah,
then you
but I
dimension
used
door.
it to dimension door
Yeah, he is because his portals are spell slots now.
because I had to be
take-
nerfed.
Faye can grab someone.
Yeah, right. Let's see, who do I want to take?
Well, your
I thought-
choices are either Dwayne or Kaleem.
You know, I'm gonna
Dwayne.
take I'm gonna take Dwayne because
Take
he'll
the
probably
one
have
that isn't here.
disadvantage.
Take the guy that isn't here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has a mech.
yeah, I'll take Dwayne.
Question.
Yo.
Does the mech go with?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
The willing
you
creature
make
has to
that
be the
easy.
same size.
Say again?
The willing creature has to be the same size.
It's fine. I'm going to.
It's fine.
Okay.
So
Right, bye guys.
Well, I'm going to make a full-on dash, so that is 60 feet of flying. Dash, that'll be 120 feet.
nice.
So I'm dashing all the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna just dimension door up.
Hey, as long as you're doing stuff, I don't mind. You've got 1 turn before he gets it.
I'm gonna use my single use of the Cave of the Mountebank before I'll need to wait till sunrise and dimension door out of here.
Alright, so but I gotta ask, but because I have minor illusion, but I'm not sure how good minor illusion is.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you
Minor.
make of it.
There's your answer,
It's a
Bobby. It's
situation
minor.
Yeah, but
what
I've
you
never
make
used
of
it, so I don't have. Because what I wanna do is I wanna make multiple storms that are all flying in different angles.
That's too keen. Read the description. It's like a 5-foot cube. It's not.
God damn it. Well, then it's worthless.
I mean, it's really not worthless as a bard main. I take offense to that.
Yeah,
Bobby,
but you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's a fucking dragon that is bigger than it's bigger than fucking 9/11
Carthrax
towers.
is enormous, yes.
This Bobby is how we learn our spells.
Oh,
Well,
Thank
excuse
God
me
I
because
had
I don't
that
fucking
many.
read the Wikipedia article I get on my every
You
single
have a
character.
tiny description underneath the spell that takes about a minute to read
That I
at
have to
most.
fucking scroll through each one.
heavens forbid you do a fifth of what Bob does.
Heavens forbid you learn your character.
So that's how everyone else got up there. What's Storm and Lee doing?
Lee.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's Storm and
No.
Tulia. Yeah, Ruben. Let's
No.
No. I got
it's
my
fine.
dimension
I have.
door.
It's fine. It's not like I've accidentally been coming up with ideas for my backup characters all week anyway.
Nice. All right, we'll start with Storm. What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
Hold
Okay.
on, I can bring someone with me.
Can. Who would really recommend Storm?
I
Pick Storm. I have the healthy
D&D
ability to get up,
rules.
action
I will
surge.
bring
action-
Storm with me when I use my dimension door.
Okay.
Robbie, you can stop thinking. You're fine.
No,
Okay.
Yeah. What about
Josh?
How do we do this then? Right. That's nope. That's not the ruler. Where's the ruler gone? Ruler. That's 30. That's
okay. Question.
60s there.
Yes, Bobby.
Could I turn into a mole with wild shape?
Bobby,
Yes,
you're over
absolutely,
there.
but you're good. You're good.
You're good, you're
Wait, why,
good.
why the fuck am I good?
Because Julia took you, which is why we told you to stop thinking, and you turned around and went no, and carried on thinking.
A professional stream.
Bro, I said no because I pressed no because I pressed on the wrong link. What the fuck you
It's
talking
fine.
about?
Tulia teleported with you.
Right, so
Tulia
that's-
dimension doored with you.
okay.
That's movement speed, action dash.
I have an idea.
Okay, if I action surge, I can do it. Well, no, if I action surge, I don't get my. Do I get my movement back on action
You
surge?
can take
Yeah.
a dash to actions. So action surge
That will
gives
just
you
be
an
another
extra
30 feet.
It does. Action surge gives you another action which
Okay.
you can use to dash.
That'll be another 30 feet.
Bob, can I reload my grappling hook to shoot down at Lee?
Yeah, but that'll take a
and put him
turn.
up?
You'd have to
Yeah,
reload
you
it.
can in your next turn, yeah.
Yeah, that's out.
It takes an action to I'm afraid, no.
No, that's out.
And to be fair, you had a damn good use for it. You'd fucked up that avalanche thing, you would have been on top of the pile.
Oh yeah, I removed the oil flask from my inventory, by the way.
Ah, good, thank you.
The fact Killian's still alive.
I'm
shocks me.
impressed. This is the most closest Clean's come to death and not actually died. It's genuinely impressive. Man's
I was
learning.
getting, I was getting so close to change my.
Because
I
at
was
this
getting
point,
so
I've
close.
got backup characters for Killian.
So, would it be disadvantaged because of the terrain for like ice and stuff?
In what regard?
Like, saves. Because I have Boots of the Winterlands, which make I
it wouldn't,
ignore it.
because in this instance you are
Yeah.
on top of a mountain.
Okay.
There's no way this ice gives way below you.
Yeah.
Make note, Bobby. Unless something truly horrendous happens.
Okay, I just wanted to double check that I didn't
Brother,
need to like
I
roll
don't
with
have-
disadvantage or something.
I don't have
Mhm.
jaw anymore. What do you expect me to do?
Alright, what are you doing, Josh?
I need an extra 30 foot.
You've already moved there, so it would be action surge
That's-
dash. Or
Action
you just,
surge would get me another
or
30. No, action
honestly,
surge.
just prep.
Action surge would get me another 30. But then I'd still need 30.
I will say, just so you guys know, you see where these soldiers are on the map?
Mm-hmm.
That is too small for Carthrax to enter. That's your point of safety. This,
Okay,
this
also-
entranceway where the Reforged Hydra is.
You said it's one turn till he's on the map, not one
Yeah.
turn till he gets an action.
It's one turn,
Right.
we roll initiative, and we see what happens.
Okay, so
He lands.
I'm gonna not action surge. I'm gonna bonus action my shield for the higher, like the tiny bit more AC.
Okay, so your AC goes up to 20, I believe.
No, my AC goes up to 18.
18, cool. Constitution
Why-
saving throw, please, as he lands on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Saving throw.
On
this
the
is
upside, if there was
this is
one character to tank this,
Yeah, that's why I really wanted you to take Storm,
Yeah.
not me. 27.
27. Oh, he lands. You are not grappled, but you are under him.
Right, boys, it's just a very big tank.
We're rolling initiative, guys.
Alright, you
Do we
squad.
all see?
Just squad it.
Yeah, you can see this. You're at the top of like a frozen waterfall.
Dwayne, shoot.
Oh,
Dwayne, just
God, I need to heal. Come can we pause so I can go to the loo again?
Fine, but I'm gonna go get a drink while you're at it.
Agreed. I'll put us on. Hang on, I'll put us on. Be right back. There we go. First time we've used this. I will also mute all of us. We'll be back in 5 seconds.
Leave.
You're welcome to try an intimidation check against the dragon. And with that, we're back.
I call him a bitch.
That will not work.
No,
That
it
won't
won't work.
Oh, and with that, we're back up to 7, which I can assume is you all joining the chat.
No,
hey,
we-
I never left, you dickhead.
I've always been there.
We're 7 people. There's 7 people watching us stream. Oh.
Hey, I have the viewer list open. There's more than 7.
Oh, for me, there's 7.
No.
Yeah,
The
a lot
number
of-
is 7. I'm looking at the viewer list. There's more.
That's weird.
Yeah, but the
That is-
viewer
That's
list
people that
is
have
saying-
viewed in like the past couple of hours. That's not current.
No, the viewer list does show current, but a lot of those are like bots and stuff that just sit in every stream in existence.
Yeah, but I mean they don't add towards the view count.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why.
I have no idea how it all works.
Because they're not actually active viewers, they're just kind of
They're chat
Yeah.
viewers. They're lurkers.
They're not even that. They're not real people.
No,
half
well, they
the time.
count as lurkers in the same way if I'm currently lurking in Victor's stream.
All right.
Killing.
It is my turn. All right.
Why is Kalim going? I've not even rolled
I've got-
initiative yet.
I have.
Yes, you have. You rolled
32.
terribly.
You
Oh,
rolled
you
on that
rolled,
one.
you rolled it for me.
Oh, I just
Never
rolled
mind.
everyone. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. The
And
initiative
because I have
twice.
dagger warning,
Bro, I wasn't.
have,
I wasn't here, and that's what. And I
Fine.
came back.
Fuck. I'm trying to think.
Well, I'm dead.
Not
I'm gonna get my
please.
guns.
You shut your damn mouth. You are not dead.
Hold
I
on.
mean,
let
if
me,
it
let me
swallows
get my
Josh.
gun out.
Sure, he could swat.
Would he be using
I'm
reincarnate?
gonna shoot Karthak in the face.
Alright. Go for it.
Might I just ask which face?
All right. Any will do.
Metal left or right?
Any will do.
Any face will do.
Uh,
Okay, so rushing to the edge of this frozen waterfall. Hakeem, you bring up your pistol, aim for this immiscible dragon, fire, and the lightning bolt strikes him dead in the chest, and he just... Oh, this is going to be fun.
I use my bonus to tell me he's a bitch.
Worth mentioning, when Carthrax talks, the bass line is like that Brainiac in experiment of like, what point is it so deep that it makes you shit yourself? His
The
voice
Dino.
is at that point.
My guy has the brown note as a base.
Right?
I use my bonus to tell me he's a bitch.
He completely ignores you.
That is my turn.
Tulia, you're up.
What can I do?
It's up to you guys.
I mean, snipe.
Kalim, hold up, Kalim. What did you do as your action?
Shot
I
him.
shot him.
What happened to using your bonus action to reload the grappling gun?
Whoops.
Forgotten now in the heat of the moment.
Yes, it was a heat
Forgot-
of the moment.
You
Leave me
come up with
alone.
this really good idea. Yes, Kalim, you've come up with a good idea. Now do
Leave
it.
me alone.
Immediately doesn't do it.
Leave
Fuck.
me alone,
To be
Josh.
fair, I like the idea that Hakeem... To be fair, Hakeem has spent his life chasing down petty criminals, gang members, you know, Grey Million stuff. He's facing an avatar of death.
I'm just finding it really funny that the one time Kalim comes up with an idea, everyone is like, yes, do it. He just doesn't do it.
Because I forgot
And then
because he
he come up
yelled
with an idea
bitch.
that
Hey, it was a
nobody
heat of the
else
moment.
wants
Leave
him
me
to
alone.
do, and
Carry
he'll
on.
do it.
Anyway, it's
You've
Ruben's turn.
absolutely
Carry on.
earned it. Ruben, you're up.
Attack number 1.
Oh, I see. We're just going all out. We're gonna have
Yeah,
the
just
fight.
okay. So,
Oh man, you hit. Fair play.
yeah, I hit. Attack number 2.
Alright, so if we just get a team, or if we just get like 15 Tulios, we all
I
just
hit
have
again.
snipe.
Alright.
Attack number 3. And this should get an extra thing from Gloomstalker, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Alright, so if we just get like 15 Tulios,
An extra
we always have
1d8 damage. So... Damn, I missed that one. And then I'm just gonna start sprinting for the... Yeah, just sprinting
Right.
for the...
So Lee, as you are landed on, you're underneath. You're not crushed by him, which was clearly his intention. He's just so huge that you're able to sort of like duck underneath. You see one lightning bolt hit him in the chest, and he laughs. And as he sort of goes, "This will be fun," as immediately 2 bolts of lightning hit him in the mouth. Over to Storm.
Alright, so I can't break anything, but can I use Earth Tremor on the ice to make the DC lowered?
right.
Yes, though I need an explanation as to why breaking the ice waterfall makes it easier to climb.
Because it will make more hand holding? Like there's more cracks for him to grab?
Or it would shatter the waterfall of ice and you wouldn't be able to climb it, right? That I think would have to be a luck check to see which way it goes, because like it's an icy waterfall, so it's not like stable, you know.
Can I just like do it in a corner, or is it the entire waterfall?
There's no way that if you damage, it's like with the glass pane. You break the corner, you break the thing.
Right? Yeah.
Alright.
This is not me trying
there's
to fuck
no-
with you. I like the idea. I'm just trying to be logistical about it.
Yeah. Because realistically,
I tell you
there's
what could be
nothing.
cooler, mate. Shatter the ice around Carthrax. Lee will be
That
fine.
shatters around me. How is that helpful?
Lee, will
Yeah,
be... Lee can swim.
Yeah, the problem is I have to be over there to
What-
do that.
What happened to water being dreadful in Mentolum, or
It
just the
is.
ocean?
I'm just thinking Lee's got a better chance of swimming than Carthrax.
No, he can just fly instead and wait for me to either drown or make it to the surface.
True.
The thing is, that is a cool day. The only problem is I have to literally be underneath Carthrax to Earth Tremor hit the ice around him.
Got you.
So it's either waterfall or nothing.
If you want to go for the waterfall to try and make it easier to climb, I'll allow it. I don't quite understand the physics, but we are currently fighting a giant three-headed Dracahydra. Physics don't come into it.
I mean, the logic is that there's a smooth wall. If I crack it, there's more like spots where he can put his hands to climb.
Yeah, my
base up.
thinking is it's frozen water in the motion of cascading. If you
There's
break
just
it,
as much of you doing that as there is you breaking the entire thing and making it so like
Sure.
there's nothing for me to climb.
It's an inventive thing. I'm going to allow it. Make me roll the spell.
Why doesn't want to roll? Hold up.
If Ruben's first thing is just like, yeah, kill, and does like actually a decent amount of damage.
Alright, for some reason it doesn't. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna go in here.
Oh,
Spellbook,
yeah.
find Earth Tremor.
He did 20
Wow.
damage. What happened to Carthrax having the health of a god?
Carthrax has 300 hit points. He's not crazy on health.
Wait, where's high? There we have it.
Also, I did more than 20. I did close to 30.
Alright, for some reason the game doesn't let me fucking roll Earth Tremor.
Sorry, I read that as 8, not 18.
Thank you.
I don't know why it's not letting me roll Earth Tremor.
Don't know either.
He did under 30 damage.
Wait, do I gotta select someone to do
Hang
it?
on, it's doing it for me as well, mate, which is weird. Hang on. I'm just going to delete the spell and add it back to you. What level is it?
It's level 1.
There you go. I think it was just being weird. Oh no, it just doesn't have a target. It's just an AoE thing, mate. It doesn't have a target, so there's nothing to roll.
Can I just target Frostlion then?
Yeah. No, it's more. It just doesn't need it. Let me see. So dexterity saving. Oh god. Okay. Oh, the Frost Lion. I had this token made for ages, but we never got to use them, so it's just falls off, dies. The first casualty of the battle is a random piece of wildlife that happened to be here. I will lower that DC to 16 for you, Wobby.
Alright, cool. That is all I can do for the Raiders. Now I go to safety.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do.
That brings us to Dusky.
Right, how anticlimactic do we want it to be?
It's up to you. Depends on
Because
what
I
you're
can
gonna try and
dimension
do.
door. Well, I can dimension door to Josh, quick and spell damage.
How many sorcery points you have left?
Better question, how are you going to dimension door to somewhere you can't see?
Good point, never mind.
Josh is
I could-
under Carthrax right now.
Fair enough. In that case, I'm gonna do a ready.
You could potentially ready action the dimension door to Josh when he gets to the bottom of the icefall or something to try and, like, grab him.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Alright, and then I shall end my turn.
So the idea is a dimension door to Josh once you can see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then quick and spell to dimension door out.
Well, there's no reason to do that. I'm going to allow it either way. The tricky thing is like you can't do 2 actions in 1 ready action. And all 3 of those guys are going to take dash actions, by the way, and ready their guns to shoot.
Okay.
Which brings us to Carthrax. Carthrax looking down, one of the heads bends down and looks at Josh. I'll be back for you, little carp. He's going to fly up into the air, 80 feet, and do his breath attack on you all. You have advantage on the saving throws because he's having to aim up.
Jesus Christ, DC 21.
Wait a minute. I use my reaction. I'm gonna try half a. Nah, I can't have that. That would actually be dumb.
Okay,
What's your reaction, Lynn?
Psionic barrier. I can reduce damage by a D8,
Go
but
for it.
I don't think it's gonna be useful.
do I need to reroll because it's advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, it will be useful, Colin. Potentially. Okay. So
Oh, I forgot I set my light to turn itself off at midnight automatically. 'Cause I'm normally in bed by that point.
You might want to heal Carfax for 2 points.
Yeah, gonna make all difference. Right. Any more for any more?
Nope.
Bob, should I reroll? Because
Advantage. You all have advantage. Did anyone fail?
You all rolled with advantage, didn't you?
Oh, did we?
No, I don't think so. Because it rolled it automatic.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
So I'd like to get back up, please. Thank you.
Oh, my window's broken. I need to refresh. Wonderful.
Oh, I think you mean actual window then.
No, not the. It's in the window for Foundry yet.
Still a fail from the autonometer. That is Carthrax's turn. He is now off of you, Josh. And Dusky, because you passed, your reaction is still in effect. Carthrax hits off of the ground. 3 heads turn as he breathes fire along the side of the mountain. I believe the soldiers are dead. The Hydra is alive. Gerson dead. And other or dead.
Dusky would have even had to have rolled the skill check. Because he'd have to have flown up, then breathe. So the second he flew up, he'd have teleported, so he wouldn't be there for the breath attack.
It's technically all happening at the same time. I'm going to make a precedent of the acting player goes first. In this case, Carthrax. I'm going to set that as a precedent now, expecting that to come bite me in the ass later. But
Yeah,
Everyone
at least it's a
remember that?
I
precedent.
get what you mean. I get what you mean. But I think otherwise we're going to get into some really janky shit of like counterspell over one, counterspell over the next. We need to have a pecking order.
That's up.
So we'll
Anyway.
do it that way, but I fully expect later down the line I'm going to regret that. As Carthrax breathes along the mountain fire, the ice melts, shatters, compacted air superheated. Tulia, you throw up your arms as the burning licks across your body. Again, there's a shimmering figure in front of you, passing the flames. Faye, you see this wave of destruction come towards you. Destruction's your thing. And you just swirl your hands around you, spinning. You know, like when Galadriel in Lord of the Rings goes like negative mode? Actually, no, you're a pleb, you don't watch films.
I don't.
But this moment of Faye just unleashing her magic as her veins erupt into flames themselves. Her skin turns translucent and green. And the fire hits her and she just, with a bladed hand in front of her, just parts it like the oceans. Hakim is surrounded in a shimmering bubble of psionic energy. But as the wave of destruction washes over you all, behind you, Storm drops to her knees, unconscious.
Wait, I just came back from peeing. What the fuck?
Oh god.
The fuck did I miss? I want to pee.
You You've got to tell us these things, Robbie.
This is why you say when you're going to pee, because then you don't get murdered.
I did. Didn't it get
did
fucking
his,
sent through?
Carthrax flew up into
Robbie,
the air and
you didn't.
did his flame breath across the entire. Apparently, with Storm being unconscious, we've lost 4 viewers.
Hey man, the people know what they want.
Carthrax leaps into the air, breathes fire across the top of the mountainside, and most of you manage to pass. The mech is destroyed, or at least unconscious, technically. But Storm got knocked unconscious by it. Alright. That's Carthrax's turn.
No wonder I have.
Yeah.
No wonder
Nice,
shit is coming
Dwayne.
through. I literally have no internet connection. I have 1 bar.
Oh, look, it's my turn again.
Dusky, you, I assume, teleport down to Lee. Underneath.
Yeah.
I'll move Carthrax's token. That you can see.
Move.
You teleport down to Lee, grab him, and and you go that way.
Oh.
And the pair of you teleport back up.
Specifically here, where he cannot go.
You can't see there. And Dimension Door requires line of sight, I believe.
No, it doesn't. Dimension Door is as long as you can picture where you're going.
Oh, fair enough.
And I did
then.
see that.
Yeah,
And I did see.
And Dimension Door, you also don't need to do that. You can pick a direction and say a distance and
Oh, that's
teleport
cool.
there.
Didn't know that.
Dimension Door does not lead the line of sight.
Nice.
It's just if you say the wrong distance, you may end up inside a wall.
Got you. Or in, I don't know how much of the map you can see, but there are also several chasms.
Yeah,
You
so-
guys, if you want, you can declare out of combat right now with stealth checks. Or you can just try and break into the, get in these passages where Carthrax, can't fit.
I mean, I would hope that someone's dragging my body.
This is my thing, is do you guys want to stay in the combat and run the risk of fighting, but you have actions and initiative and you can help Wobby out? Or do you want to end combat, Wobby rolls death saves, and we see what happens?
We need to save Wobby, so
I mean, I'm sure Josh can save them.
This is
yeah, it's
Josh's
Josh's turn. Yeah.
What are you doing, Josh?
I need to be right back quickly.
No
Well,
worries.
my
Thank you-
plan
so
was
thank you
gonna
for
be
telling
just-
us, Ruben.
My plan was going to be just to run for it, but now Dusky's teleported down to me and I can't really abandon him.
There's this weird moment as Dusky erupts some flame in front of you, grabs Lee, and instead of seeing Faye, you see this pallid, bald, screeching creature, and you're like, what the fuck? And then the Morphe image is removed and you teleport back. It's like some dreamscape shit,
Ugh.
What you doing, Josh?
We're now both at the top of the thingy, right?
Yeah, you're in the caves.
Can I grab Storm and drag her back
Yeah.
so that we can heal her safely and he's not
So,
rolling death
what's your
save?
movement?
My movement's 30 foot, but I can action.
So 20
Thingy.
foot gets you there, and then because you're now dragging someone, it halves your movement, which brings you 10 feet to here with Storm.
Can I dash and half it and take another 15 feet in?
Yeah, that gets you.
So that'd be like
Yeah.
I was about to say, my man can squat a tank. If he can't drag me in, then what the fuck?
Storm thick as hell.
No, Wobby, I'm not
Oh.
really strong. I just healed that quickly that things don't
That
really.
was the whole
Yeah.
thing, wasn't it? Is you could just
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
matter that all your bones were breaking.
Yeah, but it's just still
oh.
funny if he couldn't drag Storm, but he could squat a tank.
Where's the bride?
Yeah, I've just remembered that.
I'm back.
I've added Arnold onto the map as well. That's
No, I
me-
meant the
that's-
bride.
Yeah, I know, but that's me forgetting to add people to the map. The bride somehow is already in the tunnels with Arnold.
Oh, good.
Magic.
Oh, flick,
Yeah,
flick,
she's
flick,
magic.
flick.
Looking at her spell list. Oh, she doesn't have any spells. She
Arnold has a secret entrance. There you go. Problem
She
solved.
used her staff of fire, and somehow that worked.
Okay.
No, here's an easy answer. Arnold has a secret entrance.
Oh, he does. Oh, you mean to the mountainside? Yeah.
Oh, that is a fucking child.
Werewolf.
Child.
Anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen,
So
today
Josh-
on the public stream, we have learned that Bob
Want to pay for the session, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
I believe so. Dash.
I can't do anything else.
Thank you.
Actually, no. A bonus action and medicine check to try stabilize Wobby.
Good man.
Is that bonus action? Does that? Bob.
No, that was your action to dash, I believe.
Yeah. Can I bonus action try medicine check?
Go for it. Bet we wish we hadn't choked that entire fucking thing now, huh?
To be honest, I'm glad I did.
14. We'll call that a pass. What we can do is stabilize. He's only unconscious from, severe third-degree burns.
Okay. So now you're able to fucking move out and not be in combat anymore.
Wait, what about good old Dwayne, who's in his mechs?
I'm not gonna kill people offline. Dwayne is the reason he's inside. I'm not gonna kill people who aren't.
I'll just say that I dimension doored him inside it.
Tap,
Or he
CJ's
just
on something.
jetpacks or something.
I would just make it so in his turn in initiative, he did a magical concept called used his legs and walked inside.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna mess with people who aren't here. That doesn't seem fair.
I
Out
love
of
how
interest,
people like-
worth mentioning, CJ has Revivify. In
Oh.
the future, that could be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that brings us to the top of initiative. It's initiative count 20. Do you want to call the combat here? Who's get to go? Both of you can dash to the point of no return.
Yeah, I'm dashing. I'm
I was
getting
going
out.
to say, I've just spent my entire turn to make it so that you can
So-
leave the combat this initiative. I swear to God, if you stay and fight, I will
Josh,
scream.
shush. Thank you. I'm gonna dash 60 feet. Use my bonus action to then dash again another 60 feet.
Okay.
No, do Captain Harvey proud. Put a knife in your mouth and
How can you
fucking
bonus
jump for it.
action dash? How can you?
Uncanny. Ugh.
Oh,
Sorry,
because you're a
slow down.
rogue. Yeah, fair.
Yep. Uncanny.
Range.
Okay, that's your turn. Tulia, Ruben, what are you doing?
Right. I need to refresh again because it's doing a stupid thing.
I have such
So-
a dumb idea. There is one soldier left standing.
If he takes the
Oh.
Uncomfort, he's a new legend. He's the guy who's gonna kill Oberon, you see wait.
He pulls up his mask. It's Jenkins.
Oh my god.
Jenkins' son!
You killed my wife.
God, it's
Now I
the,
killed you.
the family tree of
Right.
Jenkins are just infinite.
It's true.
Oh,
It's true. Jenkins' son has returned to the campaign. Jenkins' son is the most handsome of the soldiers. It's true.
Handsome of them all.
Question
And
is he a
then-
woman or is he a man?
He's a goddamn icon.
I dash for another 30.
Jenkins' son is the. Bobby, I have one question for you.
Yep.
Do you remember his name?
And I face that.
Jenkins.
No.
so hang on.
What was his name? What did we name the son?
Nah.
Anyway,
What did we name the son?
let's move on before we
Oh
reveal
God,
the name
no.
of Jenkins' son.
Bobby, please.
I can't remember.
It was
Tulia.
after a meme and you were forgotten. Oh my god.
It's fine. Lee, Tulia, you... God, that's confusing.
Wait, was it Leroy?
Yeah, of course it was. Tulia, as what Storm starts to wake up, being pulled away by Lee into the caves, you cold mist into the caves, appearing as Dwayne hops down from his mech, already trying to repair it. Faye, we're over to you.
Let's see. What will I do on my lovely turn?
Fireball.
I don't think I think I even have the strength to be kind of weak, so just gonna dash action.
God,
Bye.
we really just ditched Leroy to fight him.
You have no idea.
No, Leroy!
This Carthrax flies 80 feet, which gets him to here. I hate to tell you this. Let's have a look. His flame breath doesn't come back. So he's stuck. And that's his turn. Dwayne runs in. Faye runs in. I'm rolling initiative for this last lad because I realise he's not in combat technically.
But we're not gonna ask why I'm twice in initiative.
Yeah,
for
I
this
don't get
entire
that
time.
either, yeah.
God, he beat me!
Hakim's turn to last but not least, this last soldier looks at the party and pulls his gas mask off, throws it to the ground, looks up. My name is Rudolph, and I'm just honestly some random commoner, but you will remember me! And he's going to charge.
Rudolph Jenkins, the lone lost brother.
He looks at the cavern and he goes, out there somewhere I have a cousin, Leroy. Find him. Keep him safe. And he's going to try and grapple Carthrax.
If he succeeds, if please suplex him down.
One Carthrax, not one Carthrax.
Minutes in automatic.
Oh my god!
There is a moment. Please allow me. There is a moment where he turns as he runs towards this dragon in slow motion. Gas mask off his face, hanging around his neck. Remember me. Remember Rudolph. Remember my family's bloodline, relating back to the time of shrouding. Remember what only my blood can do. And he grabs Carthrax and suplexes him off of
Bob, we need artwork of this. Wait, how much damage does it do?
It's 12d10 falling damage.
Oh my god, this is...
Carthrax hits the ground and thus ends the legend of Rudolph Jenkins.
Oh my god, that is...
Brother, Carthrax
that
better
is a
fucking
nat
remember
20.
Rudolph. He better fucking remember the name of Rudolph.
And with that, with the party escaping into the mines of the Storm Dragon, I think there is no better place to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
With the last Jenkins suplexing a dragon off of a frozen waterfall.
I made a clip of it.
That nat 20. I can't put into words how happy
Oh
that
my god.
makes me.
I am actively in tears.
That is...
I'm gonna call the stream here because honestly, meeting the Storm Dragon, all of that, nothing can step to this.
Alright,
With
nothing
that,
can.
we will reconvene officially for the stream next Saturday. I think actually we might not be free next Saturday.
I think it's either an early session or it's not happening for
We'll
2
see
weeks.
what we can do. We'll work it out, but there's a chance it's not for 2 weeks. Remember, when in doubt, just nat 20.
He's memorializing
No,
memes now.
I had it as this. Not that. I had it as that. As in the reindeer.
Yeah, yeah. You noticed this guy struggled in the cold and had a bright red nose.
His mask got
We're calling the session there. That's peak. We've peaked.
Top tier shit. A random chump just suplexes the big fan of the campaign.
We don't have an official sign off except just
I
go
decided
forth,
to clip it.
roll nat 20.
I decided
See
to
you next
clip
week.
it.
Oh
I decided to
boy.
clip it.
We also don't have an ending screen, so there's Dusky's character's boobs again for a little bit. There you go. Alright, bye.
Alright.